Gamers! Oh, I queued out the music too early. Gamers! How's everybody doing? Oh my god. Oh, it didn't work that well, but hello, everybody! How's it going? I haven't even had a chance to check if my camera looks okay. Looks like it does. Everything looks kosher. The hoop is gone. Oh my god. I had a job interview, so I was like, maybe it won't look that professional if I have a basketball hoop. So it's down. I'm so sorry, everybody. I completely forgot about that in relation to stream. I should open Rocket League so you're not staring at a big ol' game capture. This is loud for me. I've changed all my audio settings. I've changed all my settings since last stream because I was working on some other projects, and now I tried to get everything back. Yo, Fen, how's it going? Fen, how are you doing? How is your Sunday evening? I'll tell you, mine has been fun. It's been quite a weekend for us over at Criius, but I guess I should talk a little bit about Mr. UK. Oh, I remember you. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again. That's so hype. Because you joined through our viewer 1v1s, right? That's super nice to see someone come back. So welcome. I'll let you know what's going on today because we've got a jam-packed stream. But first, while I have time, let's start a viewer 1v1 because I think we'll only have time for one today. Everything should be good. Okay. So tonight we have our scrims as always. We have our little community 1v1s at the start, and no freestyle 1v1 this week, but we will be featuring Zuki and Django, the Indy Gaming League 2v2 masterminds, afterward on stream. So we've condensed the schedule down a little bit. Usually we give an hour between games, but we are limiting it to 45 minutes. So hopefully everything pans out. Obviously we'll play out the whole series regardless of timing and everything that goes on. But as of right now, we're on a slightly tighter schedule, but that's going to be a lot of fun. So our first scrim of the evening, we have UAB Green taking on our own Criius Gaming. Now, if you looked at our Twitter, we recently announced a brand new roster out to the world. Unfortunately, it looks like 2 players of that roster can't make it tonight. So, I need to get an update, but it looks like Zuki will be filling in for Hachi's role. And initially it's supposed to be Finest, but I think Finest's power has gone out. Might need somebody to fact check me on that, but quickly, I'll see if we have an update on what's happening. Zuki will be subbing in tonight for the Criius Gaming, so he'll be in 2 matches. No, his internet is down. Sorry, it's so hard to keep up because someone was having power. You were having power issues the other day, Zuki, so I was like, it's hard to keep up with all the technical difficulties. But yeah, so our first scrim, UAB Green versus Criius Gaming, featuring Leo, Zuki, and Tokyo this time around. But there are some new faces on the roster, namely Hachi, who we recently saw compete on the Sunday Scrims himself, actually, under OTB. So, I'm very excited to welcome Hachi to Criius Gaming. It's too bad, can't make the official debut tonight, but nonetheless, we persevere, and be sure to stay tuned for what that roster has in store. They're grinding. I know they are. They're ready to put in the work, especially now that school's finishing up, so it'll be exciting to see. And after that, we have UAB Gold. So once again, UAB featuring on the scrim stream, UAB doubleheader. And they will be taking on University of Victoria, UVic, the Vikes. And this is actually UVic's first ever appearance on stream. On the Sunday Scrim stream, I should say. So we've got some first timers on the stream today, which gets me absolutely hyped. And like I said, doubleheader featuring UAB. And then finally, like I said, our Indy Gaming League 2v2 team featuring Zuki and Django will be playing their IGL match for this week against a team with a very long name. I can't remember it. It's like something Aerials. Appa something Aerials. It was a very long name. I had to abbreviate it for the scoreboard. And I must say, we have some really awesome people helping us out with casting this week. In our first game, I will be joined by by, pardon me, I almost said the wrong name. I'll be joined by Wedger from U of L, absolute legend, participated on the Scrim teams many times, making his Scrim stream casting debut. And for Scrim number 2 and the Indy Gaming League match, we'll be welcoming from Team Takeover, Random and Fig. I'm so excited to have them on as well. Gets me hyped. And all first-timers casting. You know, Galgan's been quite busy, being on the Rocket League channel, hitting the big time. And Leo's playing tonight, so he can't cast. And unfortunately, Little Big Man T couldn't make it. So, we are welcoming some awesome casters. Gonna have to spectate my game, experience some EU sauce. I definitely will. Hopefully we get more teams. I hope I didn't make like the tournament start too soon. And like I said, I don't like to join these because my gameplay is not the focal point here. Like I'm a Diamond 1 player, right? So it's important to showcase you guys, get you all out there, and hopefully we get some people join. Because I don't think we'll have too much time. Well, we'll see. If we only get 2 teams, we might be able to run another one and maybe just end it early because we have to stay on schedule for the games. But at about 5 to 6 Mountain Time, we'll be throwing it for a quick intermission to get the game all set up, and we're getting right into game 1. We're just right into it. It's a busy stream today. Not as much time to kind of dawdle and try and fill time, especially having only 45 minutes for the best of 5s. But last week we had 2 sweeps, so we had quite a bit of time to fill between games 1 and 2. So that's always not the most fun thing, but nonetheless, tight schedule tonight. Lots of new faces, new teams, and we also have a little. Well, we've announced already, but we'll be teasing our bi-weeklies again, which is the first one we'll be kicking off next Sunday. Next Sunday, we won't be doing scrims. We're going to be doing an actual tournament with stakes and prize, $25 pricing. I'm really excited for it. We're going to try and broadcast a lot of these matches too. We have a whole plan in place. It's double elimination. Everything's there. You can go to the Smash page. Excited for new Criius rosters to go. Thank you, Versace69. We are also very excited to welcome Hachi to the team. And stay tuned. We have some more announcements coming. I don't know if you look at our Twitter, but it says we're competing in Rocket League and question mark. Gonna have to smoke Bandit if no one joins. Style on the bot. It'll be like a freestyle match. But yeah, so we might have some more announcements coming in the foreseeable future here. I'm pretty pumped. And yeah, it's gonna be a good Sunday, guys. And we're gonna show it off, but our announcement montage video was nice. I'm very proud of it. I put a lot of time into it, so I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't seen it, check it out on Twitter. If not, we're gonna be showing it on stream in about 30 minutes. So it'll be up either way. My name is pronounced Fen Xing, by the way. Fen Xing. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. I feel so bad. I'm so bad with names, especially like it's a little bit easier for like non-gaming names, but for gaming names, like I want to get them right. So thank you for letting me know. Fen Xing. That makes sense. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. So do you prefer Fen Xing over Chinese for distracted? Really? Like I would no. But I do get distracted pretty easily. So do you prefer Fen Xing over like Jason? You'll have to let me know. But if that is what Chinese for what distracted is, that's funny. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. So I'll call you Fen Xing in the match then, if you would like, for Twitch gaming name. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but the other co-founder, Jordan, aka Vertical Rooster, has rebranded, to Vertical. Big deadly name now. I got this long ass, pardon my language, Major League Brody. My name's long, but I like it. I will keep that. I'll hold on to that. I don't think I'll ever rebrand. I know to be distracted when competing in any game. I feel like games are what distract me in general. Like, even it's like I'll get a task done. It's like, okay, play a Rocket League game as a reward, and then it's like now you don't. Then I win. And I'm like, oh, now I don't want to play till I lose. More so with other games than Rocket League for me personally lately. Also, what happens? Like, is the timer up? I'm just talking. Tournament canceled. Aw. Well, that would have been nice to know sooner. Let's try again. Let's try it again. Got a little bit more time this time to run it up. We actually got a bit more time than I anticipated. My clock on my computer is 16 minutes fast. Good to know. But yeah, personally, I've been playing a little bit of League of Legends again because I've encountered some people in the scene that are League players, which is always fun for me. So I've been playing it a bit more. LCS finals were today, and they were disappointing. It was 3-0 sweep today and yesterday. I never like seeing sweeps in League of Legends because it's like pretty big time commitments still, but like sweep. Versace's Ukrainian for a oh my god. Now that I don't think is factual. Hopefully like I'll join and then leave the tournament to maybe drive a little bit more people. Nobody's playing right now. Everybody's having supper, I guess. Ugh, but yeah, guys. Oh, I don't know if I completely said this, but weekly streams are coming. It's been bi-weekly for the past like 3 months, February, March, April. And we're going to be switching to weekly, which is going to be interesting for me because I love hosting these. I love Twitch. I love the concept of Twitch. So I'm excited to be streaming more, but I'm also worried about my PC. I have a great PC. I've been putting it through so much lately in regard to like exporting and coding. I was worried the stream might crash today, but it seems where all systems go still. But one day my computer might just die, and I can't afford a new computer, so that's a scary day if that ever does happen at Criius. So show us some Major League Brody gameplay. You want to see my mechs? I'm in the tournament, so I'll be able to see. Ready to see some mechs? I got my first double tap like a couple weeks ago now, and I saved the replay, and then it was like the replay file is corrupt, and I was like, what? Excuse me. Oh, look at the dribbles. Oh, and the flicks. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. First thing I don't understand, how do people like go up for a ball and like spin to get it? Like that, I don't really understand. I don't have any control over that. When I go up for an aerial, I just do this. Literally this. Like, it's pretty bad. But I am getting better. I don't know if you guys, anybody here saw our Indy Gaming League match, but I had a pretty good first game. It was an enjoyable experience. We've been playing an Indy Gaming League ourselves, but we keep getting bumped up a division. We're never competing against our skill level, so we always lose. It's really frustrating, but we finally won a game last week, so hopefully we keep that going. Fetching, I can't help but spin, just a muscle memory. I just feel like I have my direction when I do this, but as soon as I try to like air, I guess it's called air roll, right? As soon as I try to air roll, I guess like I'm not making a good point because I feel like I lose all control of like where I'm going. Like if I see the ball and then I start air rolling, I just lose it. Like I can air roll in like one direction, don't get me wrong, but like as soon as I want to like adjust, I usually just end up flipping. Just muscle memory. Yeah. Like, my mechs are definitely getting better, but like, I feel like my mechs aren't actually like diamond level. I feel like my game sense is, but not my mechs at all. I don't know. Takes a lot to learn and get used to, but allows you to change direction quicker. Yeah, and like, just obviously like adapt. Like sometimes I'll like, oh, what's the keybind for like just general aerial? I don't know, guys. Sometimes like I'll go for it and then I immediately know I'm off my line and I can't adjust. And I'm guessing the air roll, like if you immediately like think you're off, you can like adjust it and like, I don't know. That's all foreign to me. I'm trying to get good at flicks and like double taps. That's what I'm trying to get good at these days. I can't really do double taps like from the air, so like where it's like they air dribble and then go up with it, like in the announcement montage stuff. But like I can hit double taps when it's like I hit the ball on the ground upward and then like jump again to go up. Nah, I can't hit that. Yo! Tokyo! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Excited to see you play tonight. And also, I'm glad you liked the announcement video. That's good to hear. I know secretly there's 2 of your clips in it, which is kind of funny. But your clips were really nice to like work with in Dollycam. They were super satisfying to do, and it made it a lot more fun for me personally. Fenching talking to Tokyo. I saw some of the match. Kind of cracked. Tokyo is cracked. This dude hit SSL last season. Probably guaranteed to hit it again. Dude is absolutely insane. Like, our LCS team honestly should pick Tokyo up. Not yet, because we love having you part of Criius, but someday. It was sick, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it, because I know you said that was something you're interested in too, is like the cinematic side of content in Rocket League, so I'm glad I was able to do it well for you. I wanted to make sure that you guys liked it. That was a big focus for me. You also keep your momentum when air rolling after hitting the ball. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not that good to like be thinking about this stuff. Like, even speed flipping is still a little bit beyond me at the moment. But yeah, gamers, we are about 30 minutes away from intermission now because I got my time wrong earlier. And we'll be hopping into game. I'm excited, but I'm also super, super excited to do the weeklies, guys. Like, these scrims are awesome. They're so much fun. They're great to put on. But at the end of the day, we want to add stakes. We want to add like a hype element to it that you get from like competition. And obviously, practice is great competition. Competition. We should play on warming up. Word. Okay. What do I need to add you? Oh, I guess the tournament's starting in a minute 30. We should do that next time though. I definitely want to do more like show matches. Those are a lot of fun. But like I was saying, we're switching to the bi-weekly. So 1 week it'll be scrims, 1 week it'll be the weekly tournament. And these tournaments are open bracket. So anybody can play in them, which is super awesome. And like I said, we have like a bit of a broadcast plan in place. So we're not going to broadcast too much of like the early matches, but then as soon as we get to like winners, I believe one of the winners semifinals, Zuki might have to help me on this. Milo Weston in the chat. But we're going to broadcast a lot of the winners bracket and then losers finals as well. So we're going to get as many games in as we can. It will be a very long day, but it's going to be so fun. There's going to be some stakes behind it. We'll be able to get hyped. It'll be hard to be unbiased if I'm on stream, like in Criius is deep in it, but we'll still do our best. What tourney are you in? We are in a tourney that I created, twitch.tv/Criius Gaming. I should go back to it because I'm not supposed to play in it. I'm just supposed to spectate. I will spectate Fenching and Fittest Lawyer 71. Is this it? What? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. Okay. We start at winners quarters. That makes more sense. Can I cast? Hey, Tokyo got in too. Get the spectate going. I believe I'm in the right place, correct? I should be. Mile Weston, you cannot cast. I explained we have some awesome casters lined up tonight. I wish I could have got you in because we needed casters pretty desperately. But last time I checked, you can't even beat me at Rocket League. So should you be casting Milo Weston? There's the Smash page for the weeklies. If you want to play, get in there. Registration's already open. This time next week. It kind of crept up on us really fast. Can I cast the viewer 1v1s? No, absolutely not. Fenching, you got to buy. So I guess we'll have to hop in for Tokyo versus Fittest Lawyer. You're gonna have quite the task in the finals. Well, I'm assuming Tokyo's gonna get out of this. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Tokyo's gonna win. We'll see. I gotta buy, yeah. So we'll have to cast you in the finals against most likely Tokyo. So it'll be a fun game. And yeah, Mile Weston, I lost the. Oh, can I spectate? Nice. Oh my God! Fittest Lawyer, up 1-0. My casting. I need to practice for the game, so this is good. But what was I gonna say? I took down the basketball hoop, unfortunately. Woo! Tokyo with the dribble. Let's get. I want to see this. We gotta watch this. Oh, damn! See, I can like that control for me is just mind blowing. 1-1, and it seems Fittest Lawyer is plat. This won't go off my screen. There we go. Tokyo now with boost and space. Gets the flick. Finds the back of the net. Not sure how Tokyo got scored on so early on. Maybe it was like a kickoff goal. Also, let me know if the audio balance is good, chat, because once again, I changed all my settings and I haven't had time to check. Jillian's T, I've waited all week for this. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And like I said, we're switching to weekly, so there's just going to be way more of these. Fittest Lawyer missing the open net there. Audio is crisp. Okay, I'm glad it's crisp, but is it balanced with the game well? I hope so. Tokyo getting the ground pinch, making this a 3-1 game. This is clean stuff from Tokyo. And expect to see it literally in 30 minutes in our match versus UAB Green. Tokyo, the double tap hits the crossbar. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I have water, guys, because I'm going to have to be talking a lot for casting. Tokyo now up, gets the flip reset on net, but Fittest Lawyer has a pretty easy save and now takes it back the other way. And he misses the net, hits the post. Tokyo now with time and space. Let's see what he does. Up off the wall, gets a touch, and it's in the back of the net. Clean double taps. Criius, do not forget the EU ping. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And Fittest Lawyer leaves the match. Tokyo. Yeah, I put it on US East at least, so hopefully it's not horrible. Crisp and balanced. That's what I like to hear. And Zuki, thank you for the commands, adding all that. I need to stay focused. Yeah, we gotta stay hydrated. What is subscribe versus, like, I don't know why I have that random tournament there. Now, Fenshing taking on Tokyo. This battle shall be legendary. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. First gameplay of UK sauce. That's what I like to see. I love the EU hype. That gets me hyped that someone in EU found our stream. Like, that's just crazy to me. Blows my mind, and I'm so happy you came back too. It's nice to see a return viewer from the viewer 1v1s. And chat, thank you all for tuning in today. Like I said earlier, stay tuned. We have some awesome scrims coming up. UAB Green taking on the Criius Gaming roster. Unfortunately, we just made this big announcement, but it's not the same roster. Zuki having to sub in after Hachi couldn't make it, and then our sub finest internet crash. So that's the circumstance that led to that. And then later on, UAB Gold will be taking on University of Victoria. First time appearance on the Sunday Scrims. As we hop into the finals, we might have time for another tournament, gamers. That might be very, very possible. Now, 0-0 game. Jason play on. That's 92 is not bad. Tokyo on 28, but I understand the highest level. That's a pretty big gap. Now though, a bit of a battle for the net. It seems this is a bit more of a contest than Tokyo's last game for sure. As Fenshing goes up, Tokyo gets the touch, playing a bit of the waiting game. Tokyo finally bites, gets the boost. Fenshing's gotta now go back for boost. Tokyo winning out on that 50, a bit of time and space. Taps it on the side. We've been playing a bit of a stalemate match here. The ball kind of staying in the middle. Fenshing now off the wall, gets the touch, and Tokyo with the save off that air dribble shot. Still a 0-0 game in this 1v1, over a minute in, and Tokyo with the flick. I don't know which flick that was, but it was a good flick nonetheless. But Fenshing gets the save. Tokyo now up off the wall, gets the touch. Bit of an awkward bounce, bit of a waiting game. Another flick by Tokyo, but Fenshing reads the play. Tokyo hits the post, and now both probably low boost. It's played the other way. Still a stalemate. A minute 40 seconds into this one, 1v1, but now Fenshing might have had the opportunity. It's on the line, but doesn't cross the second post of the match for Fenshing as Tokyo now plays it up with the dribble. Once again, a bit of that waiting game, trying to see who will jump first. Such a mental battle here in this 1v1. Now 2 minutes in, still looking for our first goal. Tokyo now playing it off the air dribble from his own end. Gets the flick touch, but Fenshing is there for the save. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my voice before match number 1. Oh my goodness. 0-0 still as Fenching takes it up off the air dribble. The line's good, but can't quite get the second touch as Tokyo makes the easy save. Now Tokyo taking it back the other way off the ceiling, flips, gets it on net, but Fenching is there for the save. I'm going to lose my voice before the first scrim, guys. I'm glad I had water ready. And now Tokyo, time to take it, gets the touch, maybe not the exact touch he's looking for, steals the boost and plays it back. But now Fenching with the opportunity to shoot. Tokyo back, would have made the save, but it wasn't on target. Now Tokyo with a bit of time, a little bit of space, but Fenching reads the play, takes it back the other way. This is looking good. Gets the shot off the wall and finds the back of the net. What a match we've had on our hands. Author Tournament. How can I join your team? My team? You'll have to let me know what you mean by team. Great shot there by Fenching. A 1-goal game with only 2 minutes left. But we might do, it looks like we will do another viewer 1v1 if you would like to participate in that before our first match at 7. Pardon me, at 6 Mountain Standard Time. My timing in my brain is all off right now. Now, back to the game. Tokyo needing a goal in this one. Minute 30 left, taking his time once again. Gets the dribble, gets the flick. It's on net, but pretty standard save for Fenching there. And now Fenching looking for the dribble. Tokyo gets the 50, but it's not really clear. Now Fenching with a little bit of space. Another awkward 50 straight up in the air. But Fenching misses the fall. I don't know what to call that. And now Tokyo with a bit of time, bit of space, off the wall, gets one touch, gets another, flips, and it's in the back of the net. Only bangers are being scored here today. Oh my goodness. What a play from Tokyo to tie this at 1 with a minute 7 left. No kickoff goals here today, which I feel like we all love to see. But now Fenching with a little bit of space. Tokyo waits it out though and wins it. Now takes it back down the field. I also realize I have to be unbiased in my casting for match 1 because we have Criius. Fenching with the, oh no, that was Tokyo, pardon me, with the flick. Almost finds the back of the net, but hits the post himself. We've seen a couple of posts in this one. Now Tokyo off the air dribble, doesn't get the second flick. Fenching makes the save. But Tokyo, playing the dominant game here, can't find the back of the net on the flip. I don't know if that was a flip reset. This is so hard. So many terms, so many mechanics. And now it's a bit of a defensive game once again from Fenching. Tokyo been all over in the final minute here. Now the opportunity to take the lead with 15 seconds. The constant pressure out of Tokyo there, resulting in an earned goal. There's a lot of pressure there. Probably a lot of boost starving going on as well. As Tokyo now has the lead with 10 seconds. Fenching's got to make the save and take it the other way to keep this game alive. But Tokyo with a good flick gets the shot on, but saved. 4 seconds now. Can Fenching make anything happen? It's up, and he hits the crossbar. Oh my gosh. What an absolute banger match in the finals of this tournament. Is like Criius a team? Yes, we have multiple rosters. We have 3 rosters actually competing in the Indy Gaming League, but our main roster is competing here tonight. Valued at 13. GG's indeed. Valued at 13.5 billion US dollars. I don't think that's quite factual. I feel like I have time to create one more, guys. So if you want a rematch, let's do it here. I'm gonna have to take it a little bit easier on the casting, otherwise I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm surprised we've got so much time for this. Get me signed. We need an EU team? Question mark? EU team? Nah, that would be hype. But GG's, that was an exciting 1v1 to watch. Like usually they're not that low scoring, but when they are, you just know they're both really good players. So GG's to all there. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, not quite valued at 13.5 billion US dollars. Every Criius team member owns it. That is not true. I wish. I own a bicycle. It's pretty lit. Doesn't use any gas. I love that emo with the Criius flag. I'm not I have no money, so I'm not subscribed to our own Criius Twitch, so I can't use that emote. It's so sad. I guess I can use it on here though. Let's do it. I can use my own emotes, right? Yeah. Who needs a sub? I'm not subbed. I use channel points. We're too broke to sub to our own channel. I mean, that is just putting money in our own pockets. If we did do that. I used to be subbed to Criius though, like for a couple months. I also like was subbed to like everyone on Twitch, but unfortunately, I can't justify that investment anymore. All right, gamers, one more tournament, and it's got to be fast if it's starting at 5:45. Actually, we might be pushing it because we only have 10 minutes, so only a couple teams join. Okay, because at 5:55 we go to our intermission. If you ever do adventure into the EU side of gaming, your main man is here. I love to hear that, Fenching. And once again, thanks for tuning in again. It's always nice to see someone who was participating last stream just come back again. It's so nice to see. But yeah, stay tuned. After this, we have some very exciting scrims, and then at least one game with stakes, the Indy Gaming League match, which will be very exciting to watch. Some 2v2 as well. But yeah, oh my god, I gotta be, like, I'm gonna lose my voice. I had COVID recently. I'm now since tested negative, but I still feel like I haven't fully got my voice back, and I'm like, I'm genuinely worried I'll lose my voice in the first scrim. We'll see how it goes. Got lots of water, so. Join! Love to see that, Jan. Should I call you Jan? It's hard for me to catch streams as I'm in you. Yeah, what time is it? Don't spectate me in Tokyo if you want your voice. That's very true. That was an exciting game. But I think as long as I drink a lot of water. Yeah, I confirm. I read Discord, confirmed all that. So we're good to go. The roster graphic won't be good. You guys want to see the teams that are competing tonight? Let's do it. We got time. What's your opinion on the new Lego Star Wars? It's 12:40 p.m.? Not enough Yoda. I mean, the new Lego Star Wars does look pretty fun. But yeah, quickly. Teams competing in our first match. First, I'd like to introduce you to... Why is it always lag? I tested it doesn't lag, and then as soon as I run it on stream, it lags. Starting lineup for UAB, Paul Petto, Eccentric, and Perk. And we'll come back to me. I guess it's good to do these now because I don't think they'll lag when we're like in the games, when it matters. 5-hour diff. I always thought, like, I thought in the UK right now, it was like 12:40 a.m. Like, I thought it was like midnight. I don't know why, but it's like the Premier League games are always on so early here. I'm an Everton fan. But yeah, Criius roster tonight. May as well get these kinks out so they don't lag on stream. This is not our starting lineup tonight, as Finest had internet issues, but Leo, Tokyo, and Zuki will be coming out and playing. And we did welcome Hachi as our official third, but he couldn't make it tonight because he has work. Very understandable. Wait, no, am I stupid? What? Yo, Zuki, I'm a bit... Is it PM or AM? If it's like nighttime for you right now, it would be like 12:40 AM. I'm guessing. Yo, we're getting some new viewers in the stream. Welcome, everybody. I would do the whole spiel. I got 4 minutes. I'll do the whole spiel again. Midnight is AM, yeah. So if it's midnight for you, it would be AM. Props AM. I think that would make sense if like my brain, because my brain, UK time works in relation to the Premier League matches. So I know like the evening games. Well, not the evening games, but like 5 o'clock game there is like 9 AM here, I think. Oh my god, we're not talking military time. Do I join your Discord? Yes, please join our Discord. If someone can drop the command for it, that would be awesome. I guess I could do it. But since we've got so many awesome viewers in the stream right now, I'll do the quick spiel once again about what's going on tonight. I hope we can do this whole viewer 1v1 tournament. We're just looking at the time. Wait, that time isn't... Oh, no, it's right. I'm worried we might have to cut off the tournament early to stay on time for stream. But that's fine. Who is your team in the Prem? Oh, you don't want to know. I'm an Everton fan. It is rough. It is a rough go for me. Oh, it's painful right now. I do not want to get relegated. It's 4 to 1 a.m. if that makes... Yeah, that's what... That makes sense. Arsenal. Oh my god. Arsenal fan. Oh, that's not quite as bad as me, but... Yeah, I know. It's not fun right now. It really isn't. We're going to get relegated. I have to, like, change my TV watching subscription so I can watch the championship. Like, it's... I don't want to watch them in the championship, and there's not even a guarantee that they get back to the Prem right away. So, like, it's pretty tough right now. I'm still a little in denial, but I still have a little bit of hope. I don't know. I'm more of a Ndidi kind of guy. And for those of you who don't know, Wilfred Ndidi plays for Leicester City, Mile Weston's favorite player. They were good last season, weren't they? We're always average. But then, like, we always start off the season, like, maybe we could get top 4. And then we finish, like, 7th or 8th. And once again, every year, it's like, maybe we start the season good. And then this year, it's just been a disaster. So we're very mediocre, but this year we're bad. It's so strange listening to us speaking about football. I love that you call it, well, I guess you're in EU, so you call it football. I'm not one of those, like, it's Sippy soccer. Like, no. America stole the name. But I like how I got into soccer. I was about to tease all the scrims, and now I've been talking about soccer or football. But yeah, Everton are extremely bad this year, and we lost Liverpool today, which, like, is expected. I obviously want to beat Liverpool, but the title race is exciting, at least. Like, there's something. But I'm also happy Man United is bad this year. It just makes me happy. Darn Americans. Why'd your name color change? But, okay, I got a minute. We'll do a quick spiel. And like I said, we will probably have to leave this tournament a little bit early. Sorry, guys. I just didn't time it out well. But after this, our first scrim will be happening a best 5 between UAB Green and Criius Gaming, our own Criius Gaming, followed by another best of 5 scrim between UAB Golds and University of Victoria, first time participants on the stream. And finally, we're going to be wrapping it up with some Indy Gaming League 2v2 action. Zuki and Django will be taking on the, I'm just going to call them the Aerials in Div 1 action. So Liverpool are unbeatable at the moment, can't lie. Man U are terrible. Yeah, I don't... Man U are just a train wreck right now. I'm excited to see what they do in the offseason. That'll be really interesting. I love that we're talking about Premier League soccer because I don't know that many people I can talk about it with, honestly. Man U, yeah, Man U are just bad. I don't like Man U, so I don't feel bad for them. But it's hard to watch. Watch me. All right, Jan, you know what? You've been here since earlier. I got you. Jan the Mans, I'm guessing. Tokyo's in it? Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry, but it does look like I will have to leave this early. I'm going to put that out there now, because we're supposed to be in intermission in 10 minutes. Jan, you got to buy. King Zero. King, I recognize you. You've been here before. Didn't know all I had to do was ask. Ask what? U of L player. Oh, yeah, I was like... so many names. Of course, I'm an FF prop. After this. Okay, word. Yeah, I'll spectate anybody who asks, but I prioritize the new viewers, Mr. Mino Weston. You're my little brother. I'll spectate your games all the time. Jan, just join the Discord. Welcome. Okay, which game should I do, guys? I can't pick yet. Should I'll do King Zero versus Fenshing, because why not? Yeah, you guys call me biased for picking the viewers. So for context, Vertical and Mino Weston were like playing a 1v1 together. And they're both big parts of the Criius community. One's the co-owner, one's my brother. And there was some people in chat who had just tuned in the stream for the first time, so I did their game, and they're out here calling me biased, and I was like, nah, I just gotta be a nice guy. Noob oppression. Alex is a hater. Wow, I'm getting slandered right now, but Fenshing doing some interesting plays. I know this is gonna be a good match too because King Zero's pretty freaking good at Rocket League. I'm not sure about ones, but he plays for U of L, as you saw in the chat, so that's pretty exciting. Jealous of my gameplay. All right, Jordan. That gameplay is what I have to carry in Indy Gaming League. So King Zero taking it down for the empty net, capitalizing. I think that's the big thing in Rocket League 1s is there's always room to capitalize on one misplay. Your mechanics being insane is great, but if your opponent makes that one small misplay, gives us space, you got the open net. 18 viewers here. Thank you everybody for taking the time to tune in. Really appreciate to have you here, and stay tuned for the scrims. They're going to be awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun with them, and I'll be joined by Wedger from U of L. Open net the other way for Fenshing. Yo, what's going on, Chilla? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Laggy AF. Ooh, yeah. Damn. We still got an exciting game on our hands, though. Yo, Leo's in the chat. What's up? How's it going? Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's great to see you all here. I love seeing your faces. Like I said, seeing your faces, seeing your names. Like I said, we're switching to weekly. So we're going to be doing this a lot more, which has also got me super excited. I'm just doing self-promo instead of casting this 1v1. King Zero with the beautiful placement from that shot. Wow. Very, very nice. I'm skipping replays because we have to go to intermission in like 6 minutes. So, like I said earlier, I want to make this completely clear. I'm probably going to have to leave this tournament early just so we can get set up for our first game. There's an intermission, and then the game kicks off right at 6. I still got to make the lobby, send out the lobby info, so probably leave the tournament actually after this game. I'm sorry, gamers. I thought I had more time. And Fenshing making this a 1-goal game again. It's always an exciting game with Fenshing. Fenshing, you're getting a lot of priority on the stream today too, but gotta throw in the King Zero from U of L as well. Thank you for putting the tourney info again. Like I said, registration's already open. You can literally join with Smash. It's open bracket. Anybody can play in it. So please, if you're interested, register. When is the Among Us stream? King Zero finding the back of the net. I didn't quite see what happened, but like I said, I'm skipping replays because we gotta get to the intermission. Cutting it close. The Among Us stream is in the works. We actually have a little bit of a different community effort in mind over Among Us, because like Among Us is fun, but there's talks of a Criius Minecraft server on the way, guys. So that could be happening. Zanny redeemed shoot a hoop, and I took the hoop down. Oh my god. You know what, Zanny, for you, I will run and set this thing up. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta do this. You guys can enjoy this gameplay. I'll be like 2 seconds. Okay. I'm glad I was here to skip the replay. King Zero, you should raid Criius Game. Oh my god, how do you have so many channel points, Zanny? Sheesh. Criius Minecraft, that would be kind of cool. If we raided ourselves. Is that like double our viewers? Viewer stonks? Okay, I'll shoot this hoop like right now actually. We'll do it in game. We're multitasking. I set it up, I got the ball, I was prepared. Alright, Zanny, this is for you. Oh, that was bad. The ball's flat, guys. Yeah, that's exactly why I missed. Okay, I need to focus a bit more on this game. Is it in director mode? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lose my voice. King Zero, looking to play it off the wall. A bit of a fake game there. I'm a certified Criius watcher, watching Criius till I get VIP. That's what I love to hear, Zanny. Man, I love it. I'll try and make a hoop one of these days for you. King Zero now, dribbling it down the field. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish we could continue this tournament, guys, but we gotta stay on time. But I haven't casted this one too much. Like I said, I don't want to lose my voice before game 1, which I'll be casting from U of L, Wedger, the man, the myth, the legend, making his casting, I think it's his casting debut, at least on Criius Twitch. King Zero, fighting the back of the net again with a cheeky play off the post. That was good. That was pretty clean. I've used over 10k points on hoops. Anyone who watches Criius is certified Giga Chad. King is 0. Wrapping this one up 7-2. I won't leave the match yet. I don't think you know what? GG's, that's GG's indeed, everybody. You know what? You're probably right. I don't think I've hit like that many at all. All right. I wish I could stick around for the tournament, guys, but unfortunately, our timing just isn't gonna work. We got about 3 minutes before I'm supposed to go to intermission. So quickly, I'm gonna set myself up to do some stuff because we love Criius Gaming and we love being prepared. Stream, you can still see me, I imagine. All right. I'm going to now make the lobby. You guys get. I'm going to do this now instead of on the break, so I have more time to like prepare for the break. But like I said, I'll be joined by Wedger, which I'm very, very excited for. I always forget if I do a certain password or not. Like I made this in advance. There we go. And it's on East. We try to do as many of these on US West as we can, but to accommodate the Criius Gaming roster, we're on East because they're about as East can get. I can't even check the chat right now. Something just happened. What just happened? Carpaccio11, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We've got some exciting scrims coming up. Oh, right. I know what I was doing. I was putting the name and password. Oh my god, this is like really hard, guys. But it's fun. There we go. What just happened? Carpaccio with the prime sub. I'm sorry, Jan, I couldn't quite get to your match just because timing has prevented it. We're literally going to intermission like right now. Huge sub though. Thank you very much, Carpaccio. Tell us how you found the stream, Carpaccio. Great to have you here. Let us know if you're part of the community or you found the tournament. But thank you so much for the sub. We really appreciate it. I can... Player from... Oh, it's bullshit. The whole U of L gang is here. That's what I love to see. Oh, welcome, Ballsheet. That's good to know. The whole U of L game showed up. I love to see that. Django with the Go Criius in the chat. Do the thing. All right, I am to do the thing, but I don't know if the thing is what you expected. We're going to intermission. So, chat, we'll see you in about 5 minutes, and we'll be kicking it off with some Sunday Scrims.
Criius gets the lead here late in game 1. This series is going to be something, chat. Wow.
Take a look at that one. What a read off of that corner piece. That was crazy.
All right. Here we are for the first scrim of the evening. UAB Green taking on Criius Gaming. My name is Alex. I'm sticking around for game 1. And I have the pleasure of welcoming, for the first time on stream as a caster, from the University of Lethbridge, Wedger. How are you doing tonight, Wedger?
I'm doing well. It's great to be here. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's Sunday. I love Sundays. It's my favorite day of the week. And I'm excited to see this matchup we have. So first up, in the roster side of things, we have UAB Green fielding a pretty familiar lineup. We've got Paul Petta, Acentric, and Perk joining us from that roster. Definitely regular faces in the Criius community. And on the side of Criius Gaming, now, as you would have seen yourself too, we just announced the new roster. But due to some technical issues tonight, this roster is not completely correct. We have Leo, Tokyo, and Finest, but taking Finest place due to internet issues is Zuki. So we'll be welcoming the OG Criius player for tonight's matchup. And it looks like all the teams are ready to go. So without further ado, I think we could just hop into it. And teams are joining up. So we will be all set for the first match in a best of 5. Everybody in? Yep. We are all set. Now, Wedger, first question. What are your predictions for this match? Who do you think's taking it?
Well, we got absolutely cooked by Criius Gaming when we played them. So I know what they're dealing with. I haven't seen UVic live yet, but so I'm gonna have to go Criius.
Nice, nice. Love to hear that prediction, and totally unbiased, but I do want to say Criius as well, especially with Zuki, the god, subbing in. But nonetheless, we get into it, and Criius starting off on the front foot here with a lot of attacking pressure, but now UAB coming back the other way. Acentric getting off the top. Waterfall's down, but it's 50 away. Still in a dangerous position here, but Leo gets the clear.
Gets a decent flick over, decent double tap. He's got someone on the goal line. Oh my god, and they make it connect. Let's see the replay here. Leo thinks with it. He has good boost. Manages to get a decent double tap. Doesn't pinch it too far across the goal line in Tokyo. seals the deal.
A great recovery there from Criius Gaming, making some pretty big saves on the other end, and then taking it right back down and seeming to catch UAB out there.
A little bit of trouble on that cheat there. Perk takes his time. Oh, awkward. Eccentric manages to get the clear.
And now Zuki with a bit of time and space in the back, waits it out. Bit of a good fake, but Paul Pet is there. Centers it in the middle, but Tokyo, the quick clear, is up now. But a good line on the net here, and what a save by Perk.
Close. Leo almost with the follow-up there. Tokyo's out of boost. A little bit awkward. Perk gets his pill taken from him, and he has to turn back. Pulpetta close with the 50. Alright, Zuki takes it in the air. Tokyo makes the connection, but sends it wide.
And now Criius Gaming with a bit of space in the other end, stealing the boost away is Leo, but Paul Petta appears to get the clear onto the top of Eccentric. It's on net, but Zuki makes the goal line save. Perk now
Holy
with the
crow, that
boost
was awkward
space.
for him.
I don't think Zuki expected to get all the way through, but he was there in time, which was good to see.
Saw a little handoff there mid from Leo and Tokyo. Pulpetta gets the beat on Tokyo. Zuki's there to keep it safe. There gets the dunk. No boost to follow though. Tokyo, does he meet the 50? Awkward for him. Leo has good patience here. I like the way he's thinking. Gets 50'd out.
Gets the demo on the follow-up, but Criius Gaming seeming to be in a lot of possession here and getting another shot away, but Eccentric is there with the save once again.
Yeah, Criius is keeping pretty good pressure on them right now.
Yeah,
I like the way that they're thinking and they're taking their time with the ball.
They're playing smart. I don't think U of A's had like a really good chance since really early on in the match. You know, like pretty good control overall as Tokyo plays it over the net, but it's too far for the cross.
Yeah, I like the way that they've had a few good hands-offs to each other with the ball, and I like the way that they're passing and utilizing their teammates. U of A, I've seen them, they've had a couple of shooting opportunities, but they've just kind of been balls that they couldn't really follow with. They send them too far away from themselves. Hold on here, though. Okay, Zuki with the connection. He's got a lot of time and space. Let's see what he can do with it.
A great pass, but Leo just can't get the angle that he was looking for to get the shot off. But I would agree. It seems like U of A does have their moments, but it just seems that Criius are a bit more controlled and they have a bit more options, whereas UAB is a little bit more rushed and maybe playing a little bit more scrappy. But scrappy doesn't necessarily mean worse when it comes to Rocket League for sure.
Oh no, definitely not. Hey man, as long as the ball goes in the net. Oh, and just like that, Tokyo manages to put one in. Although I think he might have had a little bit of enemy assistance here on this. Let's see how much this bump affected him. Oh, never mind.
Maybe
he
not,
didn't get bumped at all.
Clean control in the air there is something that's completely foreign to me as a concept. Great mechanical play there.
It was pretty good. The way he held onto his flip there leaves the defender guessing as to when he'll use it, if at all. Zuki sends it deep. Perk and Tokyo competing for that ball mid-air. Eccentric takes it away. Absolutely boostless here. Pulpetta with a nice save. Perk chilling on the goal line there. Tokyo keeps it mid. No one there to meet him though.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pass for UAB, unfortunately, but Criius still gets the clear.
Good 50 there. Let's see who beats. Tokyo has a full tank of boost here. Oh, and he gets beat up in the air.
That was good play there from Perk. I thought Tokyo had way more time there, but great 50, and it leads to a fantastic chance there.
Eccentric, knowing that he was out of the play there, Perk went for the bumps there, and he managed to get not one, but two. Holy crow, and Eccentric had his way with the ball there.
Yeah, that was really good play there. Great aggressive play that paid off really well.
And it's keeping him in the game now. They got a minute left. Let's see if they can keep that heat on. Seems like they're starting to think a bit more with the ball. I think also too, when it's the first, holy crow, when it's the first game on, you kind of got to get the first game jitters out, you know?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Especially teams that might not necessarily play each other too often.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta get a feel for it. And Criius, they did have to make that really last-minute adjustment, adding Zuki. I know Zuki hasn't really practiced too much with this lineup, but he seems to fit in pretty nicely.
Yeah, it seems like they're already they're looking for each other. They got, oh my goodness, and the net's left wide open. That is a good clear from Perk, and he manages to. Yeah, I guess. Oh, no one there to defend. That's all right.
Found the opening, picked the spot, and just like that, we are tied. UAB making that pretty good comeback, I think, within the final minute of this match.
I think that was just a little bit of a miscommunication there from Criius, but let's see how they can recover from it. And they've also got, they're still tied here, so there's not too much pressure on them. They can still take their time with the ball. There's Polpetta thinking, oh my goodness, and he manages to make the turnaround.
Polpetta, wow, what an what a great control play. Controls it, wins out the 50, gets a great touch over Zuki, and kind of does it all himself there.
That was quite the solo bolo, oh my goodness.
I don't think anybody expected this shift in the match. 3 unanswered goals from UAB just when it seemed that Criius had sealed the deal. They only have 3 seconds now to work with it, but just maybe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, they gave it their all at the end there. That was an admirable effort that they put up.
Yeah, that was a respectable redirect attempt, but UAB Green showing up in game 1 when they needed to most, finding the back of that in those critical moments. And after you look at the shots here from Criius, 11 shots total compared to 6 from UAB. They really were on the front foot for a while there, but resilient defense and some smart attacking play gives UAB game 1.
Well, I'm excited to see what we're going to see in game 2 now.
Yeah, definitely.
Considering my prediction.
Yeah, I was going to say, thinking about changing that prediction yet?
Yeah, if it's not too late to. All right, let's see what's happening in game 2 here. Boilerplate kickoff, Polpetta with the cheat, gets the pill. Perk has a lot of time, a little bit awkward on that. Tokyo, nothing on it, he's absolutely boostless. Awkward in the corner. Polpetta has time with it. Perk gets a nice cutoff. Eccentric's just thinking. Polpetta goes for the double, can't make it connect. Eccentric's there to follow it up. Nudge to the far corner, Perks weighing his options out. A little bit of a miss, that's alright. Manages to find the demo. Good touch from Polpetta there, keeping the ball out of the net.
The double demo. You don't see those too often. That was interesting.
That is awkward. Out of the play for a little while here. Tokyo, let's see if he can get the double. Nothing there. Zuki's there to follow him, though. Eccentric was up on it, though. He saw what was happening. Leo keeps it close. Kind of lost control of it there, but that's alright. Manages to make something connect on the 50. A good touch here. Little rope-a-dope action from the 2. Perk gets the pill. That's a lot of time. Sends it midward. Oh, man, that was close.
That's a tight one so far. Just a minute 10 into this. Still no one breaking the deadlock, but some exciting action from end to end.
I can see both teams, they're kind of starting to look, they're watching each other more and they're taking their time now with the plays. Perk misses the clear. Tokyo almost sends it in. Zuki takes his time with the ball. Polpetta manages to cut him off short. Leo sends the ball too far away to follow. Tokyo on the backboard. Gets a touch that he can follow up to. Stays with it. Alright, Zuki brings it up the wall. Gets an alright pinch. Tokyo manages to get the bump, making their defense awkward. Picking up the boost, bringing the ball across. Oh, into center. Almost made the pass play there, connect with Leo. Leo has one more, sends it center.
Oh, man. Lots of demos coming out of this one, but no goals as of yet. It's been an interesting one so far, to say the least, as we approach the halfway point.
Oh my goodness, Tokyo almost with the double connect. Perk sends it into the corner. Eccentric follows it up. 50 from Leo, but no success there. Polpetta, uh-oh, a little bit of trouble there. Perk is smart, plays it off the back wall there, not letting Orange get a shot off. And Leo manages to follow it up anyhow. No one off that backboard touch there was able to follow it from Perk. It was the right idea, but Tokyo was there and he managed to get a great pass.
Yeah, that's definitely seemed like the right play, but unfortunately Criius Gaming was just ready for that touch. Great read there by Tokyo. I swear Tokyo will come from angles I can't even fathom at times. Like off the ceiling there, right? Like.
Yeah, that was a really fantastic read from there, having the patience to see if whether or not Blue is going to get the double tap or not. Zuki's there to read it. Tokyo.
Oh,
and speaking of redirects,
Tokyo is filthy. Like a great play there by Zuki. Like it's a dangerous ball either way, but Tokyo, like just out of nowhere. Bar down too.
Holy crow. And that was tough to know whether or not that was going to go into the goal line or bar down, and I don't blame Blue for making the touch there. But it seems like Criius is starting to feel themselves a bit more here and get some faster plays in.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, almost a solo Sealy shot. Zuki tries to follow it up. They're on the defensive now. Hold on a minute, Perk might have an open net. And he does.
UAB capitalizing on those overcommits from Criius. That's the second one this series. And Leo was going for the demo, it looked, but Perk, smart, composed play. No need to make it too fancy. Doesn't make any mistakes. And it's a 1-goal game once again.
Yeah, exactly. He knew he could take his time with that one. They took advantage of the miscommunication and the overextension of Criius. Hold on a minute here. Oh, no one from Criius was able to follow that up. Polpetta, awkward on that. Tries to get the double tap, but no luck. Perk manages to get the pill. Oh, a little miscommunication. Oh. Zuki and Tokyo make something work on the goal line there.
Yeah, that was quite a crafty play. Once again, a good 50 there, and just a tough one from Perk. Not quite in the most ideal position to clear it. And Criius, they play that really high pressing attacking style. It pays off, but once again, it also has those downfalls where they can get caught off. But so far, it seems to be working for them.
Yeah, so far it's paying off more than it's causing it to be a detriment to them. Tokyo with a nice beat, gets 2 on it. Can't follow up. Leo keeps it close. They're patient with their challenges here, which is nice, but that time it was a bit risky and one of them needed to go there. It was a miscommunication.
Good pass there from Eccentric too, and Paul Pettit there to put it away. Almost the save there from, I believe, Leo and Tokyo, but pretty fast shot. The placement wasn't necessarily there, but still finds his back of the net.
Yeah, they just took too long to challenge that ball there. Here's a good kickoff. Perk, no boost to follow it up. Eccentric beats him. 2 in the corner there from Criius. Polpetta is now they're on the defensive. I think Polpetta, unable to recover fast enough. And Criius just gets the open net.
Yeah, good touch there from Zuki, and then another good touch there, just beating out Paul Petta. Kind of similar goal to what Criius had been seeing scored against them, so good to get one back there. And it's 4-2 with a minute left. Still really anybody's game based on what we saw last time.
Yeah, it is certainly winnable, yeah, and exactly like last game. UAB definitely might be able to pull something out last minute. And I'm kind of eager to see if that would happen again, despite my prediction. Eccentric with an alright 50 there. Zuki to follow it. There's a little bit of boost left. Maybe gets the dunk. Good attempt. Perk is boostless right now, but he's trying to make the best of it. Close one. Double commit from Criius. Leo gets a touch that manages to beat 2 blues. Perk with a decent clear. UAB on the offensive. Another demo coming through. Holy crow.
Yeah, we saw a lot of demos at the start of this, and then they kind of went silent for a bit, but back at it again.
Yeah, they're resurfacing. It's becoming a bloodbath again now. Sends it center. Criius is just taking their time with this now. They know they don't have to do anything too crazy. They just got to secure the defense, but it's like game 2 is going to Criius.
Criius making a stand, saying, we're not going to go down that easy. No sweeps today. We are at 1-1 in this series. And Wedger, I want to ask, when you're playing a Rocket League game, like, obviously we saw the demos come out at the start and then proceed to go away for a bit. How quickly, when you're playing, does sort of the vibe of the team switch, or how quickly does the complete, I guess, environment of the game change when you're playing?
Sorry, like you mean when getting demoed and whatnot?
Like, so Criius was playing a more aggressive game, and then they kind of dialed it back a bit once they were in the lead, but then we saw the aggression come out. Is it more like a calm thing where you like tell your teammates you're switching up the style of players? It kind of just happened with like the vibe of the game, I guess, is the best way I can
Yeah, I
explain
think it depends on the tempo of the game. Sometimes you'll know that the only way that you can really, like the most effective way of getting a chance to score is by demoing.
Right.
I'm pretty terrible. Like, I never look for demos. My mind just doesn't go there. But some people I play with just have brilliant vision to make demos. And I know demos can be annoying for some players, but They definitely it's a skill unto itself to be able to know like when to properly do it, because otherwise you can end up overextended,
Right.
or if you don't even make the demo connect.
It's a high risk, high reward situation, but like that, what is like the response time? Like 4 seconds? Like that's a lot of time in a Rocket League match, so it can make a big difference. But as we get into this end-to-end action, both teams exchanging shots. It's been an exciting start to Game 3 here, as we see Perk go for the passing play, but Criius gets the clear, but Paul Petta winning on a good 50. Once again, a pretty standard clear from the Criius gamers, but UAB keeping the gas on, and Perk floating that one into the top corner. And once again, seeing what pressure rewards you with in Rocket League.
That was a bit of an awkward one there. Leo was last man, but he ended up extending a little bit into the play, but the ball ended up getting chipped over him such that he couldn't hit it. Eccentric, that ball was a little bit too fast for him. Tokyo, maybe with a double tap. Pet is last man on defense for a couple seconds here. He just plays it patiently. Gonna try and meet Tokyo in the air, at least just to put some pressure on. Good challenge. Tokyo won more with the control. A bit of a collision there between Eccentric and his teammate. Tokyo going off the ceiling here. Keeps his flip. No one there to meet him for the pass, though. Tokyo staying with the ball. I don't know if he got the pill or not from the corner, but... Oh. Leo with the miss. Polpetta gets a nice demo to relieve some pressure for Blue, and that's key on defense, too. If your teammates can't get boosts or anything like that, just demolishing one enemy just relieves so much pressure for you guys.
Yeah, demos are always an interesting concept, especially for us in Diamond 1. Sometimes it can totally change a game if the team's got better mechanics, but I'm kind of with you. I don't really try to look for demos unless like I'm really going out of my way to, but I find it hard to focus on the game when I'm going for a demo. As I say, that Tokyo up for the double tap.
Tokyo with a brilliant read off the backboard there.
God. He doesn't miss. Like, he just doesn't miss these. Like, the reflexes even to like be up that quickly and know exactly where to go, like that, it just boggles my mind. Like the mechanical components of Rocket League, it's just so crazy to think about.
Yeah, the mechanical wherewithal is certainly necessary, but also he had the trust that like even if he wasn't able to make something connect there, he knew that his teammates would be there to back him up.
Right.
We'll let's see what he does here. Oh, Tokyo comes off the roof, meets the 50. Eccentric. Zuki's in a little bit of an awkward position here, but oh, Zuki. Perk and Polpetta almost make the pass play work, but
definitely not the shot that they were looking for, but great build-up play. It's been an exciting Game 3 at 1-1, as I said.
This has definitely been the most exciting game of the series so far, I think. I think both teams are definitely offensively really pushing each other here. Zuki sends it midward, a little bit too fast for Leo to keep up with. Keeps it close. Good 50 from Leo. Polpetta manages to relieve some of the pressure there from Criius. Leo awkward. Polpetta pass off the backboard. Tries to make a Hail Mary pinch there with no boost. Perk's going to keep it slow, get the pill, and take his time with this ball. Leo's out of that situation for a little bit because he's boostless. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Perk and Eccentric. Perk with the solo bolo. Eccentric is there just to seal the deal.
Great play there from Perk to get that beautiful pass off, just beating Tokyo, and the tap. Oh my goodness. You know, maybe would have gone in, but nonetheless, Eccentric getting credit for the goal, and it's 2-1 now for UAB.
You know, in those situations, maybe if you're solo queuing, that's kind of tilting because you know the ball's already going in. But I think in these kinds of situations, you just want to make sure that the ball's going in the net.
Yeah, definitely in competitive play, the goals are more important than the clips, for sure. But I would agree, in solo queue, I would be fuming.
Tokyo, or Zuki and Leo almost tried to make a little rope-a-dope there. Tokyo is absolutely bosses, tries to disposition himself for the 50. Zuki manages to get the pill, so he's got lots of time with this ball here. Zuki and Leo really trying to make a lot of pass plays work here. I'm liking it a lot. I love pass plays. I love seeing them connect.
So satisfying especially when it's like a clean like volley, doesn't touch the ground or anything. It's beautiful. Oh!
Holy crow, Polpetta from the roof, saving his flip. Manages to get a decent hit. Eccentric went a little bit too high on that ball. Perk gets the demo at least, but that interrupts his challenge. Polpetta's there. Perk's up to meet it. See if he can drop it. Oh! Holy crow, that might have been... I couldn't tell if Tokyo might have touched that or not. That might have been an own goal.
We'll see on the replay here, but great read by Perk, getting up for that, and I don't think Tokyo got a touch on that.
He wasn't even remotely close. My angle was just awkward from viewing it there. That was an absolutely brilliant read from Perk there. He's given Tokyo a taste of his own medicine.
And now 30 seconds. Criius Gaming needs 2 goals to stay in this one. With 25 to go and Leo playing it back, it's hard to say if they can find it, but if they do need a goal, they need it now. As Tokyo gets the pass, and nobody's there.
I was just going to say the roles... My apologies.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say the roles are reversed now for this game, but I don't know, we might get a repeat of game 1 here. They managed to make a brilliant pass play there, Leo, with the flip reset on that ball.
Yeah, I was surprised that nobody was back for U of A, but capitalizing on that is Criius, and now they have 10 seconds to make something happen here. Tokyo taking his time, doesn't quite make anything happen. Now 3 seconds.
Lost control of that one. Leo with the decent 50. Oh my goodness, Tokyo manages to keep it up. Sends it center. They can still keep it up, I think. Oh, and UAB manages to keep it down.
Some good passes there, but unfortunately just not exactly placed where they would have wanted. And UAB keeping this back and forth as we're now at 2-1. Criius Gaming needing a win to stay in this scrim. But overall, absolutely super competitive match from both teams there. You see the shots much more even. Overall, just the both teams played a great game there, and I think we have a pretty even matchup on our hands here. But I don't know, chat, do we want to see game 5? I want to see game 5.
I'd kind of like to see a game 5 too. Yeah, that last game there, the shots that the very first or second game that they played, Criius absolutely outshot them, but their UAB was only down by 1 shot, and each team had even amounts of saves, so they're definitely they're warming up.
Yeah, definitely found their elements here in game 4, and we'll see if Criius has anything to say about that. And right off the bat, Zuki, clean shot from the air there. Once again, great pass from Tokyo, and it looked like there might have been a double commit, so it's good that went in. Otherwise, U of A might have had the opportunity there to take it back the other way.
Yeah, there's a little bit of another miscommunication on the back line there. Right off the kickoff, it's tricky when those ones are coming dead center and you don't know which person should go for it. And it seems like both of them went, but Tokyo managed to beat it by him. Leo is there to almost meet the pass. Risky double commit, but they've got Tokyo waiting on the back line there, sweeping any dangerous balls away. He's pretty low here, so let's see what he can make do with that.
Gets the touch over 1, but now UAB...
UAB on the breakaway now. Eccentric has an open net, and he manages to make it. Let's go.
Yeah, once again, risky play there from Criius, losing it on the 50, and it's pretty standard there for Eccentric. 1-1 now. Keeping it even, but we're only 35 seconds into this one. It's lots of scoring right off the bat.
I don't mind doing those more risky or aggressive plays on offense, but it requires a lot of trust on your last man, and especially depending on like how much boost the opponents have. Like sometimes there's just no competition that your last man can have with them.
It's always interesting. Like I always think I have a 50-50 and I'll lose it miserably. Like it won't even be close. But sometimes I feel like that's the best way to get a scoring opportunity in a match. Tokyo, oh my gosh, takes it.
Tokyo almost goes the distance there with that one. 3v1. Perk, I like his patience there on that 50, waiting to see when Orange would try and challenge that. Eccentric has a little more boost, maybe gets one more touch or catches it on the fall. Couldn't catch up to it. Tokyo hits it into the corner. He's got one more touch, perhaps. Almost finds the angle. Zuki there for the rebound. Maybe gets the double touch. Eccentric was there to cut it off. Eccentric with the miss. Leo almost gets it by 2. Rotates out. Perk takes it up the field. Zuki might have hit the ball a bit far away from him there. That's okay, he's got men on the back line. Leo's a bit boneless, or sorry, boostless, out of the situation. Eccentric, good 50, but Zuki's there to follow it up. Perk, let's see if he can make the double. Oh, unlucky bounce for him there. Oh, let's see if Pulpetta can make the pass. Runs the faker. Oh my goodness, and the baker is in.
faking in chat. Great play there from UAB. You know, Eccentric was ready for the miss. Like he was up, which is really fun to see. Great goal overall. Good patience, and now Criius Gaming needing to get one back to stay in this series.
It hasn't been too often. U of A's been up. But oh, a little bit of a risky double commit there from Eccentric, but he manages to keep the pressure going. Perk a little bit awkward. Tries to keep it in his possession, gets bumped off. Tokyo has a lot of time with the ball now. Pulpetta gets beat with the flick. Tokyo goes the distance. Holy crow, this man's a machine.
Tokyo does not want to let this series end early. Great play and then good control right up against Perk. That almost reminds me of like a hockey play where both players are like shoulder to shoulder for a little bit. But Tokyo, smart, composed, and a great shot to top it off.
Yeah, compose is a really good word to use there. It's tough to be like that in those situations, but Tokyo displays that all the time. Scoring opportunity there from U of A. Zuki was there to make the save. Good communication there. Tokyo probably called Leo off the ball there. Make sure they don't double commit, put themselves at risk. Pulpetta couldn't keep up with that ball on the backboard. Leo's there to keep the pressure on, put the ball into the corner. You can see both teams are starting to be a lot more careful now in this final game, because Criius, this is potentially the game winner, the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, both teams playing a much more, I would say, like organized even, and like a lot less unforced errors coming out from both sides. And it's definitely reflective in our scoreline here. And I think it could go either way, I think, right now. Nobody seems to be fully in control, but both teams will score once the opportunity presents itself. As Tokyo goes up!
And just like that, the opportunity presents itself. Tokyo is just...
Oh my goodness.
Holy crow. Tokyo, again, just with that composure there. Didn't get faked out by the potential hit from that from Blue on the wall there, and he manages to get an excellent double tap there.
Yeah, Tokyo saw that announcement video, got hyped. He is playing out of his mind in this series, and just like that, Criius Gaming up 1 goal with a minute left in this game 4.
Eccentric dribbling it down the field, gets the demo but couldn't follow it up. Tokyo again up on the ball, sends it too far away for himself to follow. Leo's got enough boost. Pulpetta was there to meet the high challenge. Zuki, good 50 in the corner. Another good 50. No boost to follow it up. Let's see if he gets their pill in the corner. Almost finds that angle. Gets a good demo too. This gives him a lot of time to... Oh, Pulpetta's there with the early challenge though. Zuki dribbles it. Almost gets it by Eccentric, but he manages to get a touch on it. Pulpetta meets Leo in the corner. Goes across center, but no one was there to find it. Demo's coming out from both teams now. Holy moly. Tokyo with the solo bolo again, but no boost to follow, and Eccentric was there to sweep it away. Holy crow, 10 seconds left. Let's see if UAB can make the turnaround. Oh, he almost made connection down to his teammates there.
Not quite. And oh boy. Chat, do we have a treat today? Game 5 in our first series of the night. And I could not tell you who's got my favor. I do not know who's going to take this game 5. But it all comes down to this. One game. Both teams playing pretty strong games. Some great offense. And Tokyo is definitely online for Criius Gaming. So I'm excited to see where game 5 goes.
Yeah, Tokyo was a shooting machine that last game there. Holy moly.
7 shots.
7 shots
yeah,
there.
Yeah, that is insane.
And UAB had a fair amount of saves too. Every player was active on the field there. Good to see. Let's see what Game 5 brings here.
Here we go. Strong kickoff win for Criius, but Acentric takes it back the other way. Gets the tap up. It's a good pass.
Oh.
Tokyo has the clear. Some fast Rocket League to kick this one off.
Yeah, no kidding. Eccentric with that first touch. Oh, off the kickoff there.
What a pass there from Zuki. Like, that tap here, that tap was perfect, and Leo was up for it, and just not really a savable shot, I don't think. I think it was probably going to be in either way.
That was a tough one, and the angle that Leo approached that ball from was definitely a difficult one, too. Perk hits it off to the sidewall, but no one on blue is there to meet them. Polpetta, Criius again with that double commit there. They got to be careful with those, but looks like it wasn't too much risk for them because blue couldn't turn around too fast. Perk stays in the corner, risky when he has none. Stays close. Eccentric, a lot of boost. No one there's to follow it up. Perk gets a decent pinch off the wall there.
Bit of back and forth from both teams for the last little bit here. But now U of A maybe with the opportunity. It's over Leo. Perk is there. Can't quite get the shot he was looking for. And now Zuki takes it over, gets the demo. Oh, the double
Holy
demo.
crow.
Oh my goodness. And now it's
That is definitely... It's scary to be the last man there when you don't get demoed like that.
Yeah, the double too is always scary because like your third teammate could be anywhere. Luckily, Paul Pettit was back in time for that, but UAB getting out of that one pretty lucky.
Little one-on-one situation there on the goal line. Criius managed to make a save on that. Perk meets Leo midair. Another orange to follow. Zuki puts it in bottom right. Zuki gets a nice dunk, and honestly, I don't know if that double touch off the backboard there was planned or not, but we certainly take those, and Zuki was there ready to react for it, so...
Yeah, they'll take them as they come, and at the end of the day, it's a great play there from the Criius squad, and they are now in a bit more of a commanding position. We'll see how UAB responds.
Yeah, Criius has a comfortable lead now. They might start taking a bit more risks now. Now that they know that they can maybe get away with one goal. Obviously, they don't want to throw away their lead. Tokyo keeps it close, gets a nice double tap. Perk keeps it low.
I know we've been
Goes for
hyping
the
up
boost.
Tokyo, but he makes it look so easy. Like, he makes this game look so... Like, that is so hard to just process for me.
He really does. His control and his composure is just very admirable. It's a great quality to have in a game like this, where it's both you trying to plan things and also react to things. And so having that composure and the wherewithal to take your time and think, very valuable. Tokyo keeps it wide, beats Polpetta on the challenge. Still has his flip, gets it by Perk. Sadly, no one from Criius there to keep it. Zuki gets the demo. Lets Criius stay on the offense here. Tokyo meets the pass. Almost another double tap. They have an open net.
Demo!
It's a difficult angle, though.
That's a great demo there from the Criius crew, but they just couldn't quite get the shot they were looking for. And once again, UAB getting out a little bit lucky on a scary play.
Perk almost makes it. Zuki was there to find the save. Tokyo takes his time. See, that's that kind of composure right there, where he knows he has time with the ball. And he takes it slow. Zuki there gets a good 50. One of his teammates might see him. I think that might just be in.
Great pass there coming from Zuki, and probably one of the easier shots that Tokyo scored. But once again, he's up there before like the ball's like even pat. Like, oh my god, so fast. Like it's you don't have time to process it.
He read the ball really well off the wall there. Not giving it too much time to bounce or no hang time in the air there. He just knew where it was going and he made connection with it. Zuki a little bit awkward on defense though. Has nice control, gets the boost. Beats it around Perk, has tons of time. Still filling up his boost tank here. You can see Perk was eyeing up that demo, but he couldn't make it connect. Tokyo a little awkward there, getting hounded by Polpetta. Crossbar, let's see if anyone's there for the rebound. Someone manages to get the bump, but Leo was there to take it away. Zuki, see, another one of these thinking situations. Oh, close one. Zuki going for the double tap or the dunk there.
Oh!
Absolutely muscles him there.
Yeah, definitely probably the most pressure we've seen from UAB in Game 5 here. And finally they're rewarded with, albeit a bit of a lucky 50-50 goal, but UAB not going out easily. Playing a really good 30 seconds here. Let's see what they can do with the final minute.
I definitely like that they're putting up a fight and they're getting more aggressive like you saw in that last play there. They double commit and it was risky, but they had to do it for the potential bump to get on the last man there, just to try and secure the goal. And again, they find another open net situation. I don't know what, I think Criius might have overextended here, or there was a miscommunication.
Great control there from Perk to getting underneath the ball to turn it into a dribble. And once again, UAB not going out easy, making this a one-goal game with still plenty of time left.
We might even see an overtime in this game.
Game 5 overtime chat. Let's get some hype for Game 5 overtime, maybe. Send your
Oh, Pulpetta with the double dunk there. Making the most out of that boost tank. Leo takes his time and sends it center, and it just goes by U of A, and he manages to get the goal there. That's tricky for U of A now. They dug themselves out of the hole almost, and then a quick ball there that Eccentric just couldn't get up for fast enough.
Yeah, it seemed that Eccentric was maybe playing for the redirect, and then I believe it was I'm guessing it was Tokyo. Tokyo didn't even make a connection, so it was just a pretty nice, easy floater into the back of the net.
And that's tough too, because Tokyo is there, and if I were on U of A, I definitely might have been thinking Tokyo could have had a hit on that. So sometimes you might think about where the ball might go there.
Yeah, especially based on the way Tokyo's been playing today, you'd think he wouldn't miss those. But
especially, right?
it pays off for
That's a tough
Criius.
one.
UAB needs a goal now if they want to keep this series alive. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case, and Tokyo almost ending it in style. And with that, Criius Gaming takes game number 5 and takes the series over UAB Green. Wow, great performance from both teams in that match. And Wedger, I'd like to thank you for joining me on the cast. How did the first cast feel?
Oh, it was good. I don't know. I like it. It's fun. It's really cool that you guys invited me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you on. And like I said, everybody in chat, Wedger's also a player for the U of L Flyboys. We'll have to get you on this. Well, first, are you guys planning on maybe participating in our first weekly next weekend?
We wanted to. I'll sadly be. I'm busy with something else.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see you guys again on the stream soon. I'm pretty sure last time you guys pulled off a reverse sweep, so it's exciting to watch that. But with that, we're going to throw it over to an intermission. Once again, Wedger, I'd like to thank you for your time on the cast today. You're a natural, absolute natural. And with that, we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes here.
All right, we are off to a wonderful start. We're just going to get set up here for our next little bit here. But for our next pitch here, we've got Alex Brody and Jordan Brenda from Criius Gaming Corporation.
Nice. Thank you. You got it first try. It's a hard one to pronounce sometimes, but you did good.
Criius Gaming.
Yes, Criius Gaming. So my name is Jordan. This is Alex, and welcome to our pitch for Criius Gaming. Now, before we talk about Criius, I want to talk to you about our main inspiration, 100 Thieves. They're one of the most successful esports teams in the United States. They compete across multiple video game titles, and they have a massive fan base. Now, when Alex and I first met a few years ago in our program, we wanted to join 100 Thieves for their production team as part of an internship we had to do, but we couldn't get it because we're Canadian. And, you know, that sounds a little sad, I know, but it actually really got us the drive to want to do it ourselves. And last year, Criius Gaming began. But there's still a few problems that we face in Canadian esports that our American competitors don't really have to deal with. So sponsorship is the main revenue driver in esports, but there's a gap here between sponsors and teams, where often the teams here don't have the necessary framework relating to branding, meaning they can't get viewership. Tons of these teams are competing, but they aren't being broadcasted, so therefore they're not being showcased.
So here at Criius Gaming, our solution is to bridge that gap by working with teams to put on a broadcast for them. Essentially what we are doing is we are facilitating a broadcast to allow teams to work on that brand engagement, as well as giving them the support that they really need to build that brand awareness, and also supporting them with event coordination. Essentially what we are doing in a nutshell is we are giving these teams a platform to showcase their skills to a wider audience, while also welcoming them to bring in their smaller, more condensed communities to work with us and hopefully build that viewership component. So let's talk a little bit about the market opportunity. So we all know that esports industry is on the rise. We've all heard that at some point. But in a year where pretty much all competitive sports, games, everything were affected by COVID-19, the esports industry actually held strong, bringing in $641 million of revenue from sponsorships alone. And as you can see here, there are some conventional gaming brands, but there are actually other brands who aren't traditionally in the gaming space that are starting to take notice, indicating that it's a very opportunistic market. And so let's talk about why that market is appealing. So this is our current target market at Criius Gaming. As you can see, it's actually relatively small, and that's because it represents only one esports title. We're focusing in on the players, but quickly we get that hone in on that competitive focus, hence the esports component of all this. And our target market is essentially a domino effect in the sense that as we expand and reach more game titles, our target market will grow and essentially will multiply depending on the game. But we found our focus here right now with the Canadian collegiate players.
And this is a map of 17 different teams across Canada and the universities they represent. So these collegiate teams work with us right now, and they have really validated the problem and the solution that we're offering for them. And like I said, they compete in our events, and they also give us a lot of great feedback so we can continue to improve our future programming.
And so now you might be wondering, we found this great market to work with. How are we going to turn that into money? And it all comes back to the monetization and sponsorship component that I touched on earlier. In fact, 75% of esports revenue right now actually comes from sponsorship. So to have a successful business model in the esports industry, these are both a requirement. And it goes back to the viewership component. Both monetization and sponsorship are driven by viewers, which we are doing our absolute best to drive at Criius.
And this is how we're going to do it. So this year, we're going to stay in the online space. We want to continue working with the amateur and collegiate scene, but we also need a local sponsor so we can start having more events, and with that, more teams and bigger prize pools to entice them. Next year, we want to start having some live events and partner with a regional sponsor so we can help bring those events to life, and we're going to shift our focus over to the semi-pro scene. And a couple years from now, we'd ultimately like to bring Canadian esports to the North American level, competing in lots of North American events with our American friends at the pro scene, having multiple national sponsors supporting us. As I said at the beginning, my name is Jordan. I'm one of the co-founders, and I have a communications degree, a marketing internship, and I currently work as a content producer in Kelowna.
And I'm Alex. Like Jordan, I also had the pleasure of graduating from the communications degree focusing in broadcast media studies. My background comes from the community programming space, but my forte is the live event production element of it. And we also quickly wanted to introduce you to Dawson. Now, Dawson joined Criius Gaming as a player back when we started, when we basically founded the company. Since then, he's transitioned to an advisory role. And don't get me wrong, Jordan and I, we're gamers, but we'll leave the competitive stuff to the pro players. And Dawson brings in a variety of perspectives from that point of view. And so our ask, we need your help. Essentially, we all know in the media industry, the higher budget, the higher the production value. So we are asking for $10,000 from JMH & Co. to allow us to expand our operations and improve our production so we can in turn drive that viewership component. This money would go towards things like building out assets, building filler content, coming up with content ideas to make it a more engaging viewer experience, as well as bringing on talent staff to make the broadcast once again more engaging. This also would go back to our target market where we would like to expand into more esports titles, effectively growing our market and increasing that viewership component that we're relying on. And so with that, we'll leave it to questions. We're hoping you have a lot, and thank you so much for your time today.
And we are up. That was an insane match with Criius Gaming, and I believe, if I'm correct, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I'm very sorry, but that was Criius Gaming versus UAB Green. And I believe Criius got on top, but next match, match 2. I am excited to see it. We got UAB Gold versus UVic, University of Victoria. And yeah, like, these guys are insane. We got, for UAB Gold, we got Nuvo, Spec, and Ketchup. All talented players. I've played against all of them, and no doubt they're going to show up today. And we got University of Victoria versus, and on that team, we got Para, Sir Washed, and Nick. These players I actually have not played against or seen, so I'm hoping they'll give us a quite the show, and I'm sure they will. But yeah, like, I think we are good to go. All the teams are ready. And yeah, Fig, if you want to take that away.
Oh yes, should be a good match. I'm hoping. And I've only seen UAB Gold play, but I've not seen UVic yet. So should be a great match. So hopefully they join and we can get started here. And
yeah, absolutely.
We are underway. So
these teams going at it head to head, best of 5. We're gonna see which team is on top here for the Sunday Scrim match number 2. We got Para already getting above Specnon here, which I believe Specnon, I'm not sure which player that would be. For I believe that's actually Nuvo. That's not Nuvo. That's Spec. All right. A little scuffed already, but we're good. We're good. We're fine. Sir Wash gonna try to get that to Nick, but it's gonna be a strong 50 with Ketchup. I was gonna try to get that. Nuvo's gonna get that backboard read though. Sir Wash trying to get that center, very close, but that is no goal for UAB Gold yet.
Ketchup on the shot, doesn't get it. Sir Wash is there. Nick tries to get a clear out, doesn't get it. Nuvo, strong shot. Sir Wash is there to deny that. Sir Wash has 0 boost, trying to get a middle for his team. Does get it past one. Specnan's going to be there. Nick's going to be there for the catch. Gets a great clear. Para's going to be there, maybe for the shot or pass. Messes up. Gets a great pass. Sir Wash for the shot, but misses. Nick's going to be there. But gets blocked by Unknown. Sir Wash is there. Doesn't get the clear. Catch up. Pass control in the corner. Tries to get it out. Gets it out. Para's there for the pass. Specnun's up. Tries to get a past one. Does get past one. Gets almost past 2. Ketchup is there.
Yeah, like we've seen some back and forth here. Oh, close shot, a close clear from Nick, but unfortunately for them, Ketchup is going to secure that open nets, and it is 1-0 for UAB Gold.
Great pass by Nuvo though too. It's a great pass. 3 minutes 32 seconds left in the shot. We got UAB Gold up 1. Specnun's gonna try and get a pass out. No one's gonna be there. Sir Wash gonna leave it for Nick in the corner. Nick's gonna have it. Ketchup is there to deny. Nuvo over here for another pass off backboard. Ketchup tries to go up. Never mind. Gets cleared by Para. Specnun's there to 50. Great 50 by Para. Nick's there with the shot. Goes in.
What a shot from Nick. Pass from Para. Jeez, like I haven't seen these players play yet, but from the looks of it, they're looking
strong. They're looking strong.
They absolutely are. I must say, like, these two teams, I mean, I have never actually heard of these players, like, on University of Victoria. But from the looks of it, I mean, I'm surprised I haven't heard of them. Like,
right?
The way they're playing, you know, they're playing coordinated, playing together, playing strong on offense as well. Like, it's just.
I think both teams are playing very similar. I mean, they're both identical in skill, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. Specnon's gonna take it, try to get that to Ketchup. Ketchup will get that 50. Nuvo is gonna look for a pass mid, no one there. Specton gonna look for that 50 pairs over to get to Sir Wash. Sir Wash gonna try play something on offense here, but is blocked by Ketchup. Para looking for the backboard. Pass. Sir Wash not able to get that. Nick is gonna go challenge Ketchup in the air. Para gonna look for that 50. No one's able to hit the ball. Sir Wash trying to get a center to Para. Para with a shot is in. 2-1 for. Again, I can't remember, but I believe Orange. Yeah, University of Victoria. 2-1.
Yeah.
University Victoria.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. And let's just see if UAB Gold can pull something out here. I mean, they didn't tie it up. I mean, they're playing great. So let's see. I mean, they do win the kickoff. Sir Washington's there for the middle. Ketchup tries to go up, denied by Para. Specknun's going to try and hit it downfield for his teammates. No one's there. Actually, Nuvo's there. Going to have to try and get a double touch mid. Does get it. Let's see. Ketchup tries to go up, gets beat by Sir Wash. Sir Wash leaving it for Nick. Nick gets past one, over to Para. Down for the shot. And it's in. What an amazing shot from Para.
That recovery.
I know, right? Oh, my gosh. What?
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh. Somebody sign this man. I mean, he signed, but sign him.
you gotta sign him again.
Sign him one more time.
Re-sign him. Sir Wash is gonna go for that reset. Similar play of what we saw in the first match. You know, I saw Tokyo go for this flip reset and try to backwards musty at Nuvo, looking for that. Sir Wash able to clear it, and that might be in. No, it's not. Cleared by Ketchup. Down to Nuvo. Nuvo is gonna get cut by Para. Para's gonna look for that shot. Speck is there. Gonna try and get out of defense here. Gonna try and find Nuvo in the midfield. Nick cuts that off. Para is gonna, again, same play, trying to find Sir Wash. Sir Wash able to get a stronger offensive push as he gets it to Para. Para looking for Nick. Nick almost misses that. Oh, he did miss it, but he almost hit it. And that would have been crazy if he did. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Okay, Nick on the great clear. Nick gets a great clear. Ketchup's gonna have another clear back, just back and forth, team battling midfield. Nick ends up winning the 50. And Sir Wash is gonna be able to 50 it mid for his teammate. No one's there, cleared by Nuvo. Nuvo's gonna have to get another 50. He's there, back over to the orange team. Ketchup tries to pre-jump, doesn't get it. Over to Para, off backboard, can't read it, and no one's there for the shot. It's going the other way. Specton tries to clear it, but gets denied by Nick. Ketchup on the other side, just back and forth midfield. I mean, it's crazy right now. Let's see. Guess to see who's on backboard. Para's gonna have a clear over to the left mid. Ketchup's there for the block. Over to Specnon. Gets it past Nick. He's gonna have the boost to go up here. Let's see what he has. Another amazing block. Great D from UVic.
Yeah, as time rolls down here, we're gonna see UVic is gonna get their 4th goal, and that is secured for their first win of a best of 5. Now, I think UAB Gold here, I think they have some things to work on. I think they're just not able to find each other. They're just not getting to the ball fast enough. Their 50s aren't going their way. I just think if they can clean that part of their play up, I think we're gonna have a totally different outcome on our hands. Game. So, hopefully, I mean, I don't know which team I'm cheering for, but like if we were to do predictions, personally, I think UAB Gold can come back on this.
Yeah, right now, UVic is just like their team synergy is going great. They're finding the passes. They're getting the beats, the 50s. I mean, right now UVic has them under the belt, pretty easy. So
yeah, absolutely. So hopefully soon we'll be hopping into game 2. And I don't know what to expect from these. Like there's been 4 goals from UVic, and they weren't necessarily crazy passing play goals. Nonetheless, they were goals because they did open it up. Yeah. And I want to see that more, because if they do that, they're not going to get beat. So I'm just trying to think which team can come out on top here, and so far I think UVic just might pull that game 2 win. Nick almost showing that. Exactly, proving me right. Para gonna try and find Sir Washed at mid, cut off by Nuvo. Ketchup's gonna go up for this ball at mid. Ketchup is gonna look for that fake, and he will get that 1-0 for UAB Gold.
That was an amazing play from Ketchup. Sees the defender jump and just knows he has to fake or go for the bump. Just a great play all around from Ketchup. So, I mean, UAB Gold is up 1. Strong start from them, which is good. Nick's about to almost get he does get the bump. Open net from Para. Para with the goal. I mean, great bump. And then UVic is right back at it. So, strong start for both teams. So, I mean, I really don't know what's going to happen.
It was a tough read for Nuvo. Like, That ball looks like it could be rolling up, but it just bounces straight up perfectly for Para. Just gonna see a kickoff here from Para. Nick's gonna try to get that, but it's definitely missed from Nick. Ketchup gonna go for Nuvo. Missed the shot. Specnon's gonna try to make a play. Nuvo gonna go for the shot. Blocked by Sir Wash down to Para. Para's gonna look for his teammates at mid. He's gonna stay on the ball here. Nuvo is gonna get it clear. Looking for his teammate. Air dribble is over 1. Specnon gonna take that ball from Nuvo here. Ketchup gonna play back to Specnon. Specnon demos Sir Wash in hopes of getting a play off. Ketchup passes it to Specnon. That is not what I expected, but Specnon's there. It's just these
Honestly,
passing
just poor
plays off the
defense.
back.
Yeah, it's the 40. Like, yeah. I mean, the passing plays have been working great too. So, but
Yeah,
someone
it's
has
that-
to be reading that.
It is
on the
that
defensive
backboard.
end.
I am
Yeah.
telling you, that backboard is the death of these
Yeah.
teams.
Right. Oh, we have Ketchup here going up for an air dribble, trying to get a 50 with Sir Wash. Does get it. Over to Nuvo. Nuvo tries to clear it. Nick tries to get the shot off. Doesn't get it. And now it's the blue team going the other way. Ketchup's going to have possession. Pops it up for himself on the sidewall. Tries to get a shot. Tries to get a middle for a teammate. No one's there. And now it's cleared by Orange. Specnon's already up. Pre-jumping. Has the control. Tries to go for another touch and misses. And Sir Wash beats the shot. Ketchup tries to get another play. Doesn't get it. They could have a shot here. And barely misses it. And now it's Nuvo. Has the control.
Specnon's gonna try and go up for that, but is cut off by Nick. Sir Wash gonna keep possession, taking it back to his own end. He's gonna pass it off to Para. Para is gonna try to push offense. Ketchup's there to block it. Nick gonna go for that 50. Sir Wash gonna fake challenge here, but it does not go his way, and Nuvo will have that open net to make it 3-1 for UAB Golds.
Man, I mean, what a game so far. And UAB Gold is coming out strong. I mean, they've showed that they can play. So should be great. Let's see what happens on the kickoff here. 3 minutes left, and UAB goes up 3-1. Blue does get the win off the kickoff, but Perez there to block the shot. Nuvo tries to stop it, doesn't get it. Sir washes up, misses. Had the open net. Para going for the bump. It's open. Can they get it? Yes, they can. Great look by Para. That was an amazing team play altogether. But realistically, that was pretty much all Para. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, great bump, and then he sealed the deal for him.
Yeah, Para just doing the work, getting that goal, bumping, everything, getting that clear at the start. And he's gonna try to go for that again, but is blocked by Ketchup. Ketchup is gonna leave it for his teammate. He's not there, unfortunately, so Nick will get that clear. Sir Wash gonna follow that, looking for the double, but it's to Nick, and blocked by Nuvo. Para's gonna take that 50. Para gonna go on the ceiling here. Look for that shot, but it's just crossbar. Specnon's able to get the clear. Cut off by Sir Wash. Sir Wash trying to make a play. Nuvo. Look for that 50. Nick's gonna cut that off. Trying to make a pass mid here, but is cut off by Ketchup. Sir Wash gonna cut that clear off. Specnon. It's gonna try to force offense. Pass to Nuvo. Sir Wash gonna get that clear out. It's Ketchup. Gonna cut that off. Looking for Nuvo at the mid. It's a 50 with Para. Nuvo just barely misses that ball, but it's to Ketchup. Ketchup's gonna take some time here. You get a 50 to Nick in the air. Specnon looking for that 50 with Sir Wash, but he's not able to make contact. Nuvo gonna play it to Specnon. Specnon not able to hit that ball, but Nuvo just not able to push that through the UVic defense. Nick is gonna try to take it offense. Demo from Nuvo, both of them dead, will give up some openings for Specnon. Taking the air, over one, goes off the roof, passes it to Nuvo. Ketchup trying to get that shot, but is just blocked by Nick. And these teams are they're solid in the midfield. They're constantly cutting off each other's clears, and it's just their midfield play is just phenomenal right now.
Doing great, and we're gonna see a shot from Sir Wash. I think that's just a great pass from Para. Obviously, you can see that they call him that. Great passing play. And we have a tie game. Tie game with 1:03 left. And both these teams battling super hard for this win. I mean, they both won it, but just like you said, their midfield presence is just crazy. As UVic, it ends up winning the kickoff, does have it in the blue corner. Nuvo is going to be there, flicks it over one with the midfield. Nick's going to be there to stop it. Spec None in the blue corner. Has control on the sidewall, has the boost, tries to flick it over one, doesn't get it. Sturwash is there, it's almost in. Nuvo with the save. Para's gonna have that double tap off the sidewall over to Nick. Nick misses, and now Ketchup, and now it's a 3-on-2. Great defense from Para. Tries to get it with the 50. Para gets the 50. Sturwash is up, does get the touch over one. Nuvo with the corner. Sturwash with the bump. Oh my gosh, pass over to Para's up. Doesn't have it backward, heading it back down. Can they get it? Nuvo there with the great clear. And now it's Specnon going the other way.
Yeah, Para making work for his team, win or lose, but Nuvo will say no to Para and secure their 4th goal, giving them the lead in Game 2 here. I think it's just a battle between Para and Nuvo. Both these teams passing, saving, bumping, demoing, everything they're doing is helping their team get these goals in. And it's just a battle between who can pretty much bump the most, and an insane passing play almost works out for them as I'm talking, but not able to connect those shots. And University of Victoria is UAB Gold, sorry, is able to secure that Game 2 win. Game 3.
I mean, this is a great series. This is Game 3. Yep. No, this is
Game 3. Okay,
yeah,
my apologies.
Yeah. So, or is that Game 2?
I have no
Game
idea.
2. We're about to play Game 3. That's what I thought you were asking. This was Game 2. We're about to play Game 3. But yeah, UAB Gold played great, and I think the series is 1-1. I think that's right.
I believe
right?
so. It is 1-1.
I mean, both of these teams. I think they both played like very well. I mean, they both were looking for their passes. They got their passes. They were looking for a couple 50s, but at the end of the day, I think UAB Goal executed more on like the mistakes from UVic. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and like you can just see from their stats, Nuvo and Para identical almost in those like shots, goals, saves. They got it all, and if we can see those two keeping that amount of pressure that they've been given to the other, or that they've been giving to the other team, it's just I'm excited to see what Game 3 has, because it's just. I mean, we saw that one demo play from Nuvo where he got almost all of them. Switches to the battle bus, which is interesting.
A little bit trolly, but I like it.
I like the car. I like the car choice.
Yep.
When in doubt, battle bus it up. It's just
that's what I'm talking about.
it just works. Like
100%. So Nick's gonna try to be there, pass it over his teammates. No one's gonna be there. It's gonna be open. And Ketchup's going to have a great clear. Ketchup's up, trying to beat him. Does beat one off the backboard, but Sturwash is there to deny him. Para, going to be off the backboard. Has a read off the sidewall. Can he get it? Almost from Para. That would have been a crazy shot. We have Nuvo over here with the 50, but Nick's there to deny that. And the pressure from UVic is crazy right now, but Nuvo relieves that just a little bit. And Para clears it to their corner.
Yeah, Para getting the first save of the game. And he's going to try to make some offensive pressure here, but is cut off by Ketchup. Ketchup looking for the first goal and not able to get it, blocked by Sturwash. Nick is going to take it from Sturwash. Going to look for that double, but it is blocked by Specnon. In the Batmobile, I believe, is what that car is called. I'm not sure what year. Para's going to look for that pass. Ketchup's going to able to cut that off. Nuvo in the battle bus is going to try and look for an air dribble. Going for the bump on Nick, but he's just able to make that save. Para not able to make that save, as that will roll in for Specnon. And it is 1-0 for a UAB Gold.
Yeah, I mean, we got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Again, I mean, I think the match is pretty even, but a poor just a defensive, mistake, and Specnon just capitalized on it, so great shot from there. As UVic does win the kickoff, but Nuvo's there anyway. Nick's going to have it, clearing to his own corner, over to Sturwash. Sturwash passes over to Para, As Specnon misses, Pear's going to have almost the double touch. It's going to be open from Sir Wash. Great shot, great team play. Because Pear just knew that there was only one back, just knew he had to just get it by one. Great play from them.
And passing from Para opens up an opportunity for his team to get that tie with 3:15 seconds remaining in game 3. We see Specnon looking for a possible goal here, or a possible save, but he will take it actually. He will take it on offense now. He'll get a flick over Sir Wash. Well, able to get over the Ketchup. Evo on the backboard. He's gonna look for that clear, not able to get it. Para will look for that double tap to get the lead in game 3.
That was disgusting. Oh my
that
gosh.
pass from Nick into Para's double tap. Just absolutely disgusting. Dunking on the defense of UAB Gold here.
That was an amazing shot from Para. Gosh, I wish I should do that. But we have Specnon going here for the musty hard shot. Oh my gosh, it's gonna go in. Specnon gets the musty. And these guys are styling out here. I mean, they know. We got 2 big casters in here and a big stream. I mean, they're just trying to style. So, I don't know. I mean, it's just great shots overall. I mean, Para thought he had the shot, but, you know, Specnon just answered with another trick of his own. So, Para ends up winning the kickoff over to Specnon. Clears it up to Sir Wash. Sir Wash goes over to the left wall while Ketchup's going to be there. Para's going to be there. He's going to miss. Ketchup might have a shot. He doesn't get it. As Specnon looking for the pass from midfield. Sir Wash is going to be there. Does get beaten. That's kind of open if Nick can get there. Nick gets a great 50. No one's there to finish though. Nuvo's going to take control. Tries to flick it over Para, but Para is there. And Para gets bumped. And it's blue in the orange corner.
I don't know where this game is going. It is back and forth, but we got Nuvo passing Specnon. As usual, dynamic duo here. And they will get the leads against UVic. And
every single time we end up switching, they always score as soon as somebody switches. And I just wanted to point that. I just thought that was hilarious. Like, I don't know. It's so annoying, but oh my gosh. But
I don't get it. Like, we've had those games where we've been back and forth scoring, and like, it's so annoying because no one can take that lead and hold on to the lead, because as soon as you do, the other team's just gonna take the lead. It's just back and forth.
But it's a great game so far as Nuvo gets the demo on Nick. Specnon tries to go for the fake, doesn't get it. Ketchup's there, tries to get it clear over and clears it to the other team. Sir Wash capitalizes on the mistake, and great shot from Sir Wash. So, I mean, both teams are playing out of their minds right now. I mean, they're both locked in. You can definitely tell the first couple games were warm-ups, and I mean, these guys are hitting their shots. I mean, they're putting it on. So, I'm excited to see the rest of this game. So
they're proving us right. I mean, we just saw 3-2, and now it's 3-3 with 5-10 seconds in the.
I'm assuming, and here it goes again.
And there it goes again. UAB Gold was just leading, and now UVic just took the lead. Like, I just don't get it. It just.
I mean, I just want these teams to make up their mind, you know? Like, can you just, like...
Yeah.
Can somebody just pull ahead? Like, come on.
Is this team better? Is this team better? No, they're both garbage. No, I'm kidding. They're both really good. I'm just joking. But, no, it's just, like, you have that mentality of, like, okay, we're in the lead, so we're good. And I think that's their mentality. And they're, like, just doing that. And, again, back and forth from Nuvo to Specnon.
What a great pass play. Yeah.
It's 4-4 now.
I think it's the mentality of when you go down knowing that you can score pretty much whenever you want. It's just that mentality of, like, you're in this game, you need to keep going and you need to keep playing. And that's a lot of teams don't have that mentality. Like, they just want to quit when they go down 2 or 3. And I mean, you just can't do that. So
yeah. And yeah, these two teams are good at scoring. Specnon's going to try to prove that here, not able to get that redirect. Ketchup's going to send that backboard, but it's caught by Nick. Nick's going to look for a pass, but it's actually cut off by Specnon. Looking for that backboard, Nuvo is up, blocked by Para. Nick's going to go for that block, but in the end, Para is able to get that. Sir Wash going to look for that 50 to push on offense. Specnon there, passes it to Nuvo. Nuvo is going to go for a little fake flick there, but we'll get that 50. Specnon also getting that 50. Ketchup Passing that to Sirwash, blocked by Specnon. What a save from him. The crowd should be going wild, because, oh my goodness, that save just saved them the game. And Nuvo will try to get that flick over, but it is blocked by Para. Nuvo will cut that off from Ketchup. What a pass.
What a 50, just directly to his teammate. That was like, if that was planned, that was just the biggest IQ play I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. So, but we have 18 seconds left. Let's see if UVic can clutch us up. I mean, I think they can for how this game has been going, just back and forth. And Nick's gonna have an open shot here, but Specnon's there to deny. Sir Wash is gonna be there, trying to play it off the corner for his teammate. Nobody there. Great clear from Nuvo, and Para's got it in the corner. Has about 50 boosts. Gets denied by Nuvo again. Nuvo over to Ketchup. Ketchup gets it over. Sir Wash is there to deny. Specnon's there to deny again, and Orange is just trying to get a shot off. And Para's up on the sidewall, maybe looking for the pass. Gets it over one. Nuvo's up there to deny. Nuvo's got the Rick, gets the flip reset. Over to Ketchup. Ketchup keeping it up. Over to Para. Ketchup's there to deny, and it goes down. UAB gold. Again, I mean, both teams played out of their minds. I mean, they both. I mean, that's the most even matchup I've ever seen out of any series. So I mean, great games.
And at the end of the day, it's not a matter of basically, how do I explain this? So it's not a matter of how little goals you can score. Or how little goals you can be scored on you. You just gotta score more than the opponent. And I think these teams have that mentality as well, where they're like, okay, we need to score more. Like, obviously that's the point of Rocket League, but with these teams, they're more focused on offense, I feel, because their defense seems to be a little mixed up, and it's just, that's, I think, why we're seeing such a back and forth game and a back and forth series, is because we just have offense and offense and offense. They're trying to push offense. I think sometimes you need to push a little back on defense.
Yeah. Like not forcing the shot, because I feel like both of these teams are really trying to force their shot, and then they would get caught out on defense. But yet again, I mean, let's just point out, like, Specnon and Para, like, again, like, they are the two forces on both teams. I mean, both amazing shots that they put on and had to battle. But I'm excited to see what this game Game four would do.
I believe so. It is game 4. Nuvo getting that car change into the Ecto. And Nick into the Scarab, but the Nuvo car is just better. He's gonna be able to save that, get a 50 with Para. Ketchup in the Jeep, gonna try to get that to Specnon in the Fennec. A lot of car changes as well, I've seen through the series, and Nuvo will get that pass from Ketchup, and it just proves that car changes from UAB Gold just seem to be working out more than UVic.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's all about the car choice. So, I mean, obviously the classic Scarab, you have to change into that. But, I mean, like, who doesn't love the Ghostbusters mobile, right? I mean, it's just like, I mean, look at these clears. Look at these touches. I mean, he's feeling good. He does get beat there by Sir Wash, though. Ketchup's going to be up, trying to get an air dribble. Para's there to deny. Over to his teammate, Sir Wash. Awkward bounce for Specnon. Can't get it. Nuvo tries to get it past one. Does get it past Para. Nick's up there to deny. Tries to get it over. And kind of open. Nuvo going for the bump. Doesn't get it as Sir Wash is clear to his teammate, Para. Over. And Para tries to get the block. Doesn't get it. Nuvo with the great clear. And it just back and forth right now. Both teams are just there playing defense. And Ketchup almost just sneaks one into that corner. Nuvo with the quick turn. Doesn't get it. And Nick is going the other way.
Yeah, these two teams, they've proven, like, they've given me a show. I have enjoyed this gameplay, and Para will be able to get that shot perfectly. It's the top right. Nuvo with the missed touch, unfortunately, but that is a perfect shot from Para. Just below the crossbar, it couldn't get cleaner.
Oh. Let's see. All right, we got Nuvo over here on the side wall. Tries to get the shot and pass off. Doesn't get it. Specnon clears it again over to his teammate. Nuvo's up, trying to get the redirect. doesn't get it. Para's there to deny. Specnon in the corner with low boost. Tries to just pass back to his teammate Nuvo. Nuvo's going to have the catch, but it's going to be denied by Sir Wash. Sir Wash passes over to Para. Para back in the middle. Great passing play, but Noah's there to finish that. So Ketchup's going to be having the shot. Looks like it's going to be open from Sir Wash. What a great shot. And, I mean, he just recognized that it was open. I mean, both defenders committed here. Great beat and great shot, honestly.
Yeah, and again, it's just UAB goal, or yeah, UAB goal just not having that strong defense. Those 2 open net goals that UVic has had should not have gone in. There should have been a person there, but there wasn't. And that is definitely something that they need to fix, or they're going to lose this game 4.
I mean, right. I mean, make sure you always have that, you know, just back post rotations, just like everything talks about. As Specnon tries to get a nice shot off, and Para's there, gets a great beat. And Para, I think, has a low boost, doesn't have anything, so Ketchup will take that away. But it's passed to Nick on the backboard as Nuvo controls it on backboard, gets the flip reset, gets it over 1, gets the pinch. Great clear from Nuvo, relieves a lot of pressure. And Para's going to be there denying in the corner. Para again gets a pass 1, but is denied by Specnon as his teammate Sir Wash is there to clear that. And gets a Para with a great demo. Sir Wash going in with the 50. What a block from Nuvo. Oh my gosh, Nuvo again with another save as Specnon tries to help it. And it's back going the other way.
Yeah, 2-1. UAB trying to close that gap. Surely but slowly. Para with the pre-jump blocking Nuvo. Ketchup can look for that air dribble, but he's bumped by Sir Wash. Nick gonna look for that dribble. Good fake from Nuvo. Gives it right to Specnon. Specnon gonna fake that must-see. Trying to get that to Ketchup. Ketchup's not able to get that in their nets, but he is going to go off the roof, and Nuvo is going to get that pre-jump. Sir Wash gonna look for Para here. Para is gonna go backboard, cleared by Specnon. Specnon to Ketchup. Ketchup gonna look for Nuvo. Going for that 50. Scarab of all cars blocks that 50. As that's the Specnon. Specnon looking for that double tap, but that is again blocked by Nick in the Scarab. Nuvo. It's gonna go for that flick, not able to get that blocked by Para. Nick. Para's gonna try and push out of defense for them. UAB Gold just so good at keeping offensive pressure. They're not pushed out yet. Sir Wash gonna get that clear. Relieving some pressure, getting their teammates some boost. Nick can go for that force on that 50, not able to get that Para. Para's going to put that Sir Wash. Sir Wash trying to get a better clear, not able to get that blocked by Specnon. Specnon looking for the pass to Ketchup, and that is barely blocked by Para, who is getting double bumped in the nets. He's just a brick wall at this
I don't
point.
think they've ever hit the gym. I really don't. Because, I mean, Para's obviously hitting the gym. I mean, it's crazy.
Para's got to be lifting something.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just balls or cars.
Oh,
Wait.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as UAB Goal is going to try here. 10 seconds left. I don't know if they can do it. As Sir Wash does have control. Never mind. Nuvo gets a great clear over to Ketchup. Tries to get it. As Specnon tries to get the shot off. Ketchup again. Blocked by Nick. And now it's Sir Wash up in the air on the other side. Tries to get the block. Specnon keeps it up. As Nick keeps it up as well. I would have just let that drop. As Ketchup hits it off his backboard. As Specnon tries to go up and block. Sir Wash gets the beat. As Para's there for the shot. And they go up another goal. And UVic stays in the series. So I believe the series is 2-2 now. And what a game. What amazing. I mean, both teams again. And I just like to point out how much, to be honest, UAB Gold had most of the pressure all game long. And but I'd say UVic definitely pulled that out.
Yeah. And again, just doing the work. Para on defense, unstoppable. He's been bumped, he's been demoed, he's been boost stealed. He's just there though. It doesn't matter what happens. He could have a literal Jeep thrown at him and he will still save it.
An actual Jeep, yeah.
An actual Jeep, not a Rocket League Jeep at this point.
An actual Jeep. And he's standing there and taking that. And
he'll be at his computer, an actual Jeep will go through his room, go through his window, and he'll still be there for the save.
Yeah.
That's just how solid of a defensive player he is.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy from him, and yeah. But enough about Para. No, not enough
I
about
think this
Para.
is best of 3, isn't it?
It's a best of 5.
Well, our stream overlay says best of 3.
Well, unfortunate.
Okay. Well, best of 5. I mean, they're kicking it off here. As Specton tries to get a pass. Specton misses the open net, and that is going to be Para in the corner. Tries to get over 1, but I think that was Nuvo there. And let's see, Sir Wash leaving it for Para. Para with the great clear. Ketchup's the last back as he's getting chased from Sir Wash. Sir Wash gets a great boost grab, and Para over here to Nick. Nick off the backboard to Sir Wash. Sir Wash is up, misses the open net again. They need to hit those if they want to take the series.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we see some card changes from both teams, Ketchup and the Merc. And well, Nick has actually stayed in that. He's stayed in that Scarab. He's committed to that maneuver, going full sweat in that Octane. He's going to go off for that redirect, and that is barely off target, but he will be able to finish that redirect in the Octane. Here comes Nouveau as he is up 1-0 in Game 5. It's just that redirect and then that recovery to finish that goal. The Fearless is his title, and rightfully so.
As Para and Ketchup go up for the kickoff. Para beats him. Sir Wash tries to get the shot, but Nuvo's there for the clear as has been a great defense player this whole series. As Specnon hits it back mid for his teammates. Nick tries to get the clear just to relieve some pressure as Ketchup's there to stop that. Nuvo gonna tap it to the corner for his teammates, but Nick's there to stop it. And all 3 orbs are committed. And let's see if Blue can capitalize it. Ketchup's going to be up there, full boost. Goes off of the backboard, going to be down for Specnon, and they get it. Great passing play again. And right now they're passing, and their plays are just being executed. UVic definitely has not had this type of not luck, but the skill that they've had. They just haven't been playing like this. So.
Yeah, absolutely. UAB Gold having all that offensive pressure. As I'm talking, Para barely able to make that read, and he's not able to. As Nouveau gonna get that flick over to Ketchup. Ketchup not able to make contact with the ball. Para is gonna get that to Nick. Nick gonna go off with very little boosts. Gonna try to control it above Specnon. Will do so. Still on the ball. Here comes Nouveau. Nouveau gets that 50 to Specnon. Specnon looking for Ketchup. Unfortunate backflip from Ketchup, but he stays on the ball. It's Ketchup looking for that corner for Nouveau. It's cut off by Para. Specnon trying to make a play on offense. Not able to. Here comes Ketchup. Ketchup looking for a bump, but Sir Wash able to avoid it and able to push on offense for, I believe, the first time in this game. Para is going to look for that pass to Nick. Nick back to Para. Para back to Nick. Back and forth. Here we go. Ketchup trying to look for that clear. Gonna pass that off to Specnon. Specnon's gonna take a small 50 there over to Nouveau. Nouveau's gonna be able to beat Nick to that. Para able to catch that back to Nick. Nick is going to actually fake that drop for Para. Para's gonna look for Sir Washed here. Sir Washed looking for that pass, not able to make contact with that ball. Nick gets a strong 50, that's to mid. Ketchup gonna go over because he hears Para looking for that demo. Nick to cut that off. That's right to Nouveau. Nouveau gets challenged by Para. Para will win that challenge. Trying to push that to mid, and here comes Nick with the shot blocked by Nouveau. Sir Wash coming, Nouveau taking very good control of that ball, making sure the orange team does not have that. UVic will not score, and they will hold to this lead. Nick trying to make a play to Para, not able to get that. Specnon to Ketchup. Ketchup back to Nouveau on the goal line, just barely. Tried to backflip it in and it's blocked by Sir Wash. Oh my gosh, Fig. What do you think of that?
Dude, that, oh, like, one of them should have capitalized on that. They should have that. As we see the Musty coming out from Specnon over 2. Oh my gosh, what a play from Specnon. I mean, that's just like, it only takes one of Specnon to score. It takes probably 6 of the 6 UVICs right now to score the ball. But Specnon displaying great mechanical plays, and I mean, man, the UAB Gold has just come out strong, just saying we want this series. I mean, they're just speaking louder. As Nuvo goes up for the 50, as Sirwash has full boost, claims it back for herself, as Ketchup's going to be there to stop that. As 2 people commit for that, and Nick's going to be controlling, gets blocked. Pear's going to interrupt, going to have the touch, over 1. Ketchup's going to be there to save the ball. As Pear gets it for the mid. Specnon, 1 to beat. Can he do it? And he has Odane fakes out for Ketchup. What a play again by Specnon. Or that was a total like mechanical error and it just worked out for him. We don't know.
That looks calculated to me. I mean,
that did look
baiting in both defenders, so Ketchup has that easy open nets, and they're up 4-0 in game 5. I think it is safe to say that UAB Gold can win this, but of course, it's not 100% certain. We've seen comebacks greater length than this, and Specnon looking for that. Nuvo will get the pass from Specnon, making it 5-0 for UAB Gold in game 5 here.
Wow. I mean, they're just coming out strong. They're just hitting their shots. They're playing well. They're beating the other team. They're winning their 50s, getting the passing plays. And I don't know what happened to UVIC. I mean, they were hitting their shots. They were playing great and fast, and all of a sudden they just couldn't hit anything. As Parrot does get a dunk on 2 of them. But, oh my gosh, another passing play coming in from UAB Gold. As they do, here comes another one as Ketchup tries it, as they just stall the timeout, as Specnon's going to be here. Gets the flip reset down to his teammate Nuvo. What an amazing play to go out with the flash.
For like 10 seconds there. Yeah, UAB Gold just keeping that possession, not letting UVic touch that ball once within 10 seconds, and they passing works out for them. They are able to get their 6th goal in game 5, securing this series. So I think we are good to crown our winners here as UAB Gold takes game 5 against UVic.
Wow. I mean, great series. I can't even, like, that game was very, very entertaining. Maybe not for like both teams, but I definitely enjoyed watching that. But Specnon coming out with a great game, 3 assists and 2 goals. I mean, all around player, great player. So yeah.
All right. So enough with match 2. We're gonna go ahead and take it away, Major League Brody.
All right, 2 5-game series tonight, and we're not quite done yet, folks. It's going to be a quick turnaround, so I don't think we have time for the intermission today. I'm just waiting for confirmation from Zuki. But we're supposed to be hopping right back into some more Rocket League action right away here with the Indy Gaming League 2v2 Spring Circuit, featuring Django and Zuki. And we'll be throwing back over to Fig and Random as well shortly here. But in the meantime, you get me. So, yeah, chat. What were our thoughts on that first, well, both of those 5-game series? I can't believe it's either like last scrimmage from 2 weeks ago. It was 2 sweeps, and this week it's 2 5-game series. So kind of crazy. Jesse, shout out Jesse, first time chat. I like that Twitch says that. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Random. Also, go to casting, guys. That was awesome. Random's like a broadcast professional. He was cueing the graphics for me. It was perfect. I gotta find the ball. I'm not prepared. Set it all up and everything, and then I shot my first soup of the day and lost the ball. So, chat, like, we're waiting anyway right now. Might have an update here. Not just yet. But here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find this ball. You guys can sit and wait with Rocket League music, but hopefully it shouldn't be too long. 1 sec. Sorry for party rocking. there it is. Oh, it's like the hardest to reach place. Posture check as well. Well, there you go. I stood up. Oh, okay. All right, chat. Oh, so close, so close. Almost ran him. Zanny was here earlier, and I was telling him about, well, he was saying how he's redeemed like 10 and I haven't made one. I got a party invite from Zuki, so we might be good to go here. I also quickly, while I'm here, I want to just double check that I put the right graphic in. No, I didn't, so there you go. There's mistake number 3. Hopefully nothing's happening. Where's the... I made a graphic, guys, and now I can't find it. Oh my word. Maybe we won't be able to see it today, gamers. Oh my gosh. Where did I put it? It's so hard to stay organized. Is it this? No. I don't know where it went, guys. I swear I made a graphic for it. So we might have to go graphicless for this one. I made it super last minute, but I still made it. What if I list them like this? And then do date. There it is. There it is. I knew I made it. I knew I made it, gamers. What's happening? We're in the game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, gamers, quickly, before we throw to our casters, we have to get our casters in here somehow. Name and password casters is in the production chat. Random might have to do with solo cast, which is fine. But quickly, before we even get into the game, because I think we have a second, let's have a look at this matchup, because I made a graphic for it. Let's show it. Boom. Today's matchup, Criius Gaming, featuring Zuki and Django against the App Aerials. It's like Apple something. It's a really long name. I'm sorry. I had to abbreviate because it didn't fit. Anyway. Game 3. That's our IGL match for the evening. And we are starting, apparently. Oh, okay, no. That's fine, gamers. That's fine. Bathroom break. Appalachian. So I just call them the Aerials because they're the Appalachian Aerials. I couldn't join. Well, this is so fun. Let's go back to here quickly. Aren't you guys so glad that you have me to get us through this space? Like, we had intermission, but it was just way too long. I thought the timing wasn't going to work. But yeah, okay. For those of you who are still here, we are wrapping up to weekly streams on the Criius Gaming Twitch channel. Appalachian. I think that's the best way to say it. We're going to be here every Sunday. It was every other Sunday for a little while, but no. We love streaming so much. We love this community so much. We are ramping it up. So we're doing it slow and steady. You know, there might be some more streams that come along, but we'll now be streaming every Sunday, alternating between our Sunday Scrims and our Criius bi-weeklies. So tournaments, open bracket tournaments that you and your team can register for. Anybody can. It's open bracket, and we're going to make sure we're broadcasting this tournament as well, right? Like, this whole point of doing weekly streams. And we've got a whole broadcast plan figured out, starting from the winners' quarters. So we're going to broadcast winners' quarters on, and we're also, since it's double elimination in the losers bracket, going to broadcast the losers' finals. So we won't focus too much on the early stages of the tournament, so everyone can keep going. We're not wasting everybody's time. But then once we get into the later on parts, we'll be broadcasting. There'll be a bit more breaks between games, but we'll be showing you those teams. Lobby info up. Oh, sorry, guys. I like talking. Sorry, gamers. It's not as easy. I have 2 monitors. I feel like I need a third one. I thought I was going to join with the... oh, I can just join party match. Good to know. I didn't even need the lobby info. All right. If we're all ready, I'm going to throw it over to our amazing casters to bring us into our final game of the evening. And with that, enjoy, everybody.
And we are back. We've gotten those game 1, game 2 scrims done. But here with the IGL match, we got something interesting. It's not 3v3, as we're used to seeing today. But we got 2v2, we got Zuki, we got the Django, we got Criius Gaming versus Appalachian, which has Puzz and Kodiak. Appalachian, I believe, is the correct pronunciation. And, I believe there are some technical difficulties, so apologies for the wait. But hopefully we will get right to the matches as soon as possible. Believe. So we'll just wait for these guys to figure out what is going on.
And you said this was a 2v2 match?
Yes, this is a 2v2.
And this is gonna be interesting because you have more time to be mechanical. You have that space. You have those those bumps, and I'm excited to see what kind of plays they come out with. Let's see here. As we are still having issues. Unless me and Random need to get in here and just work these guys real quick. I think we're just, I guess we're just going to wait. And we are underway as Criius Gaming and Appalachian area are going ahead as Puzz and Kodiak, or Puzz, whatever you want to say it, and Zuki and Django. As Zuki takes the backboard, it's going to be down for him. Doesn't get it as I'm going to say Diego, just because no, never mind, Django. As Zuki has an open net and scores it as a little scuffed start, but we are underway.
Correct me if I am wrong, chats, but I believe Zuki and Django are undefeated in the IGL. Could be wrong. I've got to check my facts. But with how these two players play, I'd be surprised if they were defeated at all, because these two players are insane. As we know, the Django's a very well-known freestyler. Zuki looking for that double tap, and Zuki is a very well-known player for Criius Gaming. So once before Cat Jam, dominating the CCS. For a little background information for some people who don't know, Appalachian area, they also got some talent on their sides. We got Puzz, though I haven't seen him play so far. He's looking very solid. Kodiak as well, have not seen him play, but I think these two can put up a good fight against the Django and Zuki. Django is gonna take this very slow, gonna go for that flick off the backboard. Kodiak is able to knock that to corner. Zuki is gonna get instant challenged by Kodiak. The Django barely missing it post to post, and that would be out. Puzz gonna look for a clear here. He's gonna try to get that 50. He will do so successfully. But the Django is able to get that ball with 60 boosts. Trying to get that to 50. It's to Zuki. Zuki's gonna take this slow. It's a 1-on-2. Django not able to make contact on Puzz with that bump. We will take this up the air. Go for a little ground pinch here. Puzz, a little awkward. Able to make that work. Zuki gonna look for that 50 here. Gonna play that to Django. Django will get that ball down to Zuki. Zuki will get that shot. A passing play from Criius Gaming. And we got 2-0 for Criius Gaming.
I mean, right now, these guys are looking... Zuki and Django, they're looking very mechanical, very fast, and it just looks like Puzz are kind of just and Kodiak want to take it slow as they get a kickoff goal. Definitely will help them, as they really needed that goal just to come back into this game to have that pressure on them. But great kickoff by Puzz, gosh dang it, the name. And 3 minutes and 16 seconds left as we have Django and Puzz, alright, so wow, that was way weird. Sorry about that. As Django puts a shot on net and gets it barely, it's still in, and Zuki's gonna finish it off. Great placement and great shot from them. As they waste no time at all, just rescoring. So hopefully, Appalachian can work something out here because they really, really need a shot, and really need to start putting on pressure, forcing 50s. Just taking their time, whatever it is, just as Django is right here, just leaving it for Kodiak as Zuki's there for the save. Gonna clear it over to himself. Zuki's, again, just gonna bang it out as Zuki gets the dunk. Kodiak's gonna pass over to Puzz. And Django reads that just fine, tries to get the shot, going for the double tap, doesn't get it, and Puz is there, misses, big miss from him as he fakes Zuki out. What a fake, what a play.
That
As
fake
game, I
from
know.
them. Like, wow. No,
That was
I don't
big
know.
brain. That was
I
big
don't
brain.
know. I think there has to be some coordination because Puz, I mean, he's right beside the ball, but he just doesn't go for it. He leaves it for Kodiak, and he just fakes out Zuki completely. Zodiac able to make that work as they are closer to tying this game up. It's Puz. He's going to push that to offense. Going to go for a little bump onto Django. Not able to get a good bump, though. Zuki is going to try to take in the air. Mistouch from him. Goes to Puz. Kodiak trying to make something to work. It's Django to Zuki off the post. Kodiak able to make that clear. Zuki just making things a little awkward, staying close to the play. That's the Django. It's always scary to see the Django in the air, and we almost see why. But he is not able to make contact. Kodiak and Puz move to offense. A very unfortunate bounce from Zuki. I'm not sure if he was expecting that to be on target, but that is just straight crossbar and out right to Kodiak, and they're able to make that. Well, they're able to tie up the game. A little trip over my words, but God,
Nothing's pretty. Nothing's pretty over here.
nothing is pretty, but
Nothing's pretty, except for this game right here. I mean, this game's very pretty. Tie game, minute 40 left. As Puz has it in his corner, try and gets it over to Kodiak. Kodiak takes it off him as Zuki's going to take his time up the wall. Sees that he has some space, tries to get over one, does get it over one, and Kodiak's going to be there to deny. Passing over to Django. Zuki going for the bump, does get it, and Django, perfect shot, perfect placement. Great play from Zuki and Django. Just Zuki realizing that there's only one back. He's in the position for the bump, gets the bump. So really, Zuki did a lot there, but also great shot placement from Django as there's a minute and 30 left. As we have Django and Puz on the kickoff, and Puz ends up winning it. Zuki over in his corner. Puz on, putting on the pressure. Zuki gets the touch mid for Kodiak. Kodiak puts a shot on net as Django's going to be there. And see, it's falling. Django gets the touch. Puz again, just applying that pressure. Doesn't want them to have any pressure relieved at all. Kodiak with a great 50. As Zuki barely gets that boost, that's going to help him get this save. As he does get the save, passed over to Puz, and Puz puts it in.
4-4 with just over a minute left. And that pass from Kodiak, he's trying to force Zuki to go low, get a mistouch with the bump on the backboard. And Puz able to perfectly predict where Zuki's going to hit that, able to tie this game up. Now, Zuki to Django, just getting some mistouches here. If they can clean that up, I think they're strong. And Puz and Kodiak, though, they're trying to prove that they are stronger. And they will do so here. It's Puz trying to make a breakaway happen here. It's blocked by Zuki. Django gonna try to push that out. Kodiak to Puz. Puz gonna play that backboard here. Gonna try to follow that up, but it is beat by Zuki. Zuki goes with the fake, and it is 5-4 for Criius Gaming. Zuki absolutely disgusting with that fake from Kodiak. Oh boy.
I mean, Zuki got his revenge. I'm pretty sure he's the one who got faked, or somebody got faked, but he finally got his revenge. Must feel good for Zuki. As it is 5-4 here with 30 seconds left. As Appalachian is going to try their best, and Django puts on a great shot, barely misses. As Zuki tries to get the shot as well, but ends up hitting the ceiling. And bad touch, Kodiak's rushing. Kodiak's freaking out as Zuki gets that corner shot. Puz is there with the save. Django with the beat. And now it's Puz in his corner with the 100 boost. Let's see what he can do here. Gets it past one. Zuki's going to have the touch. Playing it over to his corner as both of them are playing pressure. Gets it mid, but no one's there. As Django clears it over to Zuki. Oh my gosh, that would have been a crazy play. As Criius Gaming looking strong. Just looking like the better twos partners right now. What do you think, Random?
I think that these two are a dynamic duo. These two play ranked together. They play private matches together. They do everything together. I'm surprised with them living in the same city, they don't live together. But these two just showing the synergy with 3 assists coming from Django, giving Zuki that opportunity, and they take game 1. These two just absolutely insane. Said perfectly from a vertical. Like, it's just insane. Like, to see them. And Appalachian,
that last
though.
play, though. Like,
That last play, yeah.
play. Oh my
Zuki-
god. I had chills. I really did.
Zuki came off from the roof, dude. The
I
Django
know.
saw him. If that went in, I would have been
Oh.
throwing my chair at my monitor. Like,
I would have donated
what?
$100 right there to the channel. I really would have.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't, so I'm not going to donate. But anyone, you know, I'm just saying. But what do you think Appalachian's talking about here? Thinking over.
I think Appalachian definitely has some. They definitely have some talk. They should have some talks about giving possession away, because I've seen them constantly panicking, constantly giving away that possession that they have, especially when breaking into offense. They just aren't able to calm the nerves on defense, and they keep just throwing that ball away right to Zuki or to Django. Good demonstration how they fix that. Kodiak to Puzz. Little double commit here from them. This gives it to Zuki.
Zuki with a weird, you know, whatever that was, but Puzz actually ends up getting the ground pitch. But Kodiak's there. Great save from Kodiak as Django is just kind of put on the pressure, just being a menace. As Kodiak sees that, takes the ball from Puzz, tries to get it middle for him, goes for the bump, nobody there, as Django tries to get the flick over him, but Puzz is there to deny. Kodiak going quick, gets the beat that's open if he can, get a quick shot off, and Django's going to be there. Zuki's going to take possession in the corner, again denied by Puzz. Great pressure coming out from Appalachian. Puzz again, going to just put a shot on, it's open, and off the crossbar, doesn't get it, and Kodiak's going to have a bang, and Django's up. Clearing to his side, tries to get the double tap, doesn't get it. As Kodiak misses, it's an open net from them. And Kodiak with the great bump. Does he own goal? No, he doesn't. Gets the save from Django. And it's Puzz going the other way.
Zuki very close with that. But he unfortunately did get demoed in the process, and Django not able to finish it. So it's just a little unfortunate for Criius Gaming. But Django getting revenge with another demo. Zuki going for a low flip reset, not able to get that. Been crazy if he did somehow manage to get that, or even a turtle flick. He always goes for those stuff, and he does get it. Django with the sidewall redirect, barely missing that. And that's the kind of stuff we can expect to see from Django. He's one of the best freestylers in Canada, and I'm proud to say that, because this guy absolutely insane, and just mechanically it's just crazy to see him play. So hopefully we can see some more of that. Kodiak going to try to get that first goal of this game, but Django says no, bumps Kodiak out of the way, giving possession to Zuki. Zuki's trying to play that over Kodiak. Kodiak will say no to that as well, trying to push that forward. Django and Zuki in the same corner. Both the Django and Zuki up. Puzz waiting patiently for his shots. With Kodiak going for boost. Django with very little. We'll try to get a touch there. He will, but is blocked. Puzz trying to take that on offense. A little backflip from this Django. Django can play backboard for Zuki. Zuki able to not make a touch. Django gonna stay on this ball. Zuki very awkward. We'll leave that for Django. Django's going to chase a little bit here, just trying to get out of his end. Let Zuki get some boost, and he will with 100. Gonna wait patiently on the ground. Django going for the air is off target from that shot from Kodiak. Zuki gonna play that to Django. Django's gonna look for that double. It's gonna get cleared from Kodiak. It's Puzz. It's going to leave that, but he changes his mind. He will go for that shot and blocked by the Django.
Kodiak's going to try and get some offensive pressure going, but doesn't. Django's there for the block as Puzz going to have some pressure here coming this way, and Puzz does get it back into their corner as gets it over Django and Zuki. Off play! Oh my gosh, close shot from Kodiak, but doesn't get it. And great pressure here coming after that, and they leave their net wide open as Django and Zuki take the game to a 1-0 lead. And right now, I mean, both of these teams have great pressure. I just think at this point that Appalachian just needs to put their shots in. I mean, they're getting their opportunities. They really just need to capitalize on the mistakes, the pressure. As we have Puz and Django going off here, and Puz has a great kickoff. And Kodiak's going to try to get a pinch middle to his teammate. Puz is going to be there. Thought that Django was going to hit it, but Django fake challenges to get the possession. In their corner, Puz gets it past one. Zuki's going to be there. Clinger to Django. Django gets the touch. And it looks like it's going to bounce and misread from Zuki. Oh my gosh. And Puz has a chance to counterattack as the Django goes to his corner. Gets the 100 boost. Does have. Probably going to flip reset. Never mind. He's going for the musty. Gets the pinch as Kodiak says deny. Puz is going to be there. Clears it off backboard. And Django with the clear. And we're going to see a demo coming out from Puz. It's going to leave their net wide open as Django is messing up. Puz again with the shot. And Zuki's awkward. Don't know if we can get it. They had a lot of opportunities to score. We have Django in the corner trying to fake out one. And it looks like Kodiak was going for a demo onto Zuki, which is leaving their net wide open. Which is that twos mentality, but there's a right and wrong time to do that. What do you think, Random?
I think that Kodiak going for that demo very, 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 very risky, and it shows as they get that goal. A very risky demo because he's last, and Puz with very little boost is not able to get back in time, but he will try to get that goal back. Try to push something into offense. Kodiak will take that ball from Puz. Kodiak gonna try and push that off, but Zuki gets the demo. Puz gonna instantly challenge the Django, will get that ball past him, but he's able to get back. Double commit from Django. Zuki works out perfectly in their favor as they are able to take game 2, as it is 2-0 forward to Django and Zuki heading into game 3.
I mean, right now, Criius Gaming, my money's on them. Like, right now, I don't think Appalachian, how they have been playing, is going to take that that reverse sweep. I mean, it's very likely, but Zuki and Django need to start making some mistakes, and Appalachian needs to capitalize on it, because right now they are not capitalizing on their mistakes. And that's the only thing really from Appalachian that I see is they just need to capitalize on their mistakes. So,
well, yeah, like just seeing the record that Criius Gaming has in the Indy Gaming League, it is absolutely crazy if you didn't vote for them to win this. They've won, and they've won a lot of their matches. They played a lot of their matches, and every single time they're absolute dominance in their matches. Appalachian is just another hurdle for these guys to get over, and I think there is a comeback possibility, but they definitely need to start changing their gameplay in order to beat Criius Gaming here.
Yeah, and looks like we're going to be starting off on game 3, and Criius is going to be playing to secure the win, and Appalachian is going to be playing to stay in this thing. As Kodiak does win the kickoff, and I've noticed that Appalachian keeps winning the kickoff, but it doesn't matter as Django tries to get the passing play over, leaving it for Zuki, and Zuki's just trying to be a menace. As Kodiak does get it over one, it's going to be a 1v2 now. Kodiak does have the 100 boost. Gets it past one. Great pressure reliever from Django as he demos. And now it's going to be a 1-on-2 as Zuki's going to go for the passing play. Django can't get there. Django again interrupting in the corner as Kodiak has the clear. Back over to Zuki. Zuki passes to Puz. Puz with the clear. Going to be on their backboard as Django does get the clear as Kodiak denies that. Close play as Zuki almost own goals. And that would have been crazy.
Yeah, and just as you say that, Kodiak will put their shot on target this time, making Appalachian Airy 1-0 against Criius. And I just, it is a very good way, it's a very good idea to challenge these guys early, especially at the midfield. Making sure those are good challenges, however, and Kodiak performs that very well, as that is a 50 perfectly in his Netsuki, looking for that musty flick, but will not get that. Kodiak will look for an air dribble over to Django, will get a 50. In favor of Zuki, Zuki's going to take the boost and the ball, get that chip over Puz, but it is blocked by Kodiak. Django in the air, gonna take the ball, take control of that. Trying to force both players to commit, and they do. Zuki, a very unfortunate miss from Zuki, almost ends up in their nets, but Kodiak not able to put that on target. Puz, go for a 50. Kodiak's looking for that demo. He's been going for demos all game and all series as well. The Django showing off his mechanics in the corner here as he's able to get that to Zuki. Zuki is going to show off his. It's going to go right to Django and open net for Zuki, and it is 1-1 tied here in game 3. Django passing it right back to Zuki, and it perfectly slots on that open nets. Insane that I don't
even know how that worked out, to be honest with you. I really
that 50 just I don't know
what the heck. Yeah. A little bit of luck, I guess, going their way, which they did need it, and now it's tied as Django again has it going off the ceiling, does have his flip, passes down to Zuki, but ends up just beating Puz as Kodiak. Oh my gosh, Django again just showing off, just being fancy with it. As Django's going to pass back to his teammate Zuki. Zuki again with the big clear. Going to try again for the shot. Does get the shot as their net's wide open. I don't know where the heck they went. Probably taking out the trash or just maybe plugging in their monitors. We don't know. As they can't win like that. So hopefully they clean that defensive error up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left as Criius is in the lead as Django in the air. He's dangerous when he has the boost. Does have the shot, does have the double tap, doesn't get it. Zuki again with the shot, going for the double tap again. Zuki, what an amazing shot. What amazing team play, as you can both see that both of these players have amazing mechanics and card control.
Yeah, the Django going for that roof right down to that double tap. It doesn't get it, but he does bait in the defenders, and Zuki able to show off what a double tap actually looks like. The Django's gonna want to take notes on that. I think Zuki is he's just playing with him as my old teammate. He's there. You can expect him to be there, and the Django does, and that is the reason they are up 3-1 right now. Kodiak not able to get that touch. Zuki getting bumped, but is able to recover just in time. Kodiak gonna get that reset, gonna look for that shot, not able to make contact. Django, boost, ball, corner, not in his favor as Puz is able to make that clear. Kodiak gonna put on more of his demos, but it does not work. Zuki looking for that double, but is just off. Puz can go for a flick, gonna get a 50 with the Django. A little bit of time here. Django's gonna decide no time for you. He's gonna go ahead and challenge Django. He's gonna get the Suzuki. And Suzuki is gonna try to push that mid. A lot of back and forth, especially in 2v2. You just want to make sure you're not giving the ball away. As we see Kodiak do, Puz trying to get that recovery, not able to get it. Kodiak is able to recover just in time. Sees Puz up mid. He's not able to get enough power, so it's cut off by Zuki. Zuki is going to get that open net. A little toxicity from Zuki with that turtle goal, admittedly, but they are up 4-1 now, with a minute left in game 3.
I mean, at this time, if y'all didn't know, I think from how Appalachian has been playing and how Criius Gaming has been playing, I don't think this game is going to change any different. I think Criius is still going to just run the score up, and Appalachian is just going to keep not capitalizing on their mistakes, as I almost ate my words there for a second as Kodiak had a chance. Zuki does have the boost, trying to figure out what he wants to go do, and it looked like he was a little confused in the air. Django trying to block it as Puz tries to get the shot off, and it looks like it's open. Does Django get there? Amazing save from Django as quick challenges, ego challenges coming out from Puz. Tries to get the pass mid. It's awkward for Django, but no one's there as Kodiak just comes in and scores. This game's winnable. And I think, heck, if they keep this up, I mean, it's very winnable for them. And Django just letting him just walk in, basically. So,
from what I can see this series, Criius Gaming's biggest problem is dealing with people who challenge early. A very big ego challenge from Kodiak. He's able to secure that goal for Appalachian area. And he does the same thing. Puz will do the exact same thing. Challenge early. Immediately turns for that ball and just shoots it right in the open nets. I don't know. It's just Zuki and Django's biggest mistake. Yeah, it's just keeping just knowing when they're going to challenge them, because they seem to be getting caught off guard quite a lot when they instantly challenge the ball, and it is working for Kodiak and Puz. If they can do that to stay alive in this game, all they need is one, but Django's going to say no, as Zuki, Django, and Criius Gaming will secure that sweep against Appalachian Aerials. And my goodness, this has been an interesting series, nonetheless. Well played from both Appalachian Aerials and Criius Gaming. Anything you want to add, Fig?
Just a nice, easy 3-0 sweep. I just think Appalachian just they were a very decent squad, especially those first couple games. They did come out strong, and then I think Criius Gaming just kind of warmed up. But great games, great series all around. They were very fun to watch as Zuki and Django just kind of put on a show. And yeah, GG's to both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Random. My co-caster here is Fig. Together we're on Team Takeover. And I appreciate Criius Gaming for having us on. But Major League Brody, if you want to take that away, go right ahead. See you guys next time. So yeah, see ya.
Wow, what an absolute sweep in the IGL. After seeing 2 5-game series, it was maybe a nice change of scenery seeing a sweep in the game we're allowed to be a little biased in. Excuse me, I'm still recovering after some of those plays from Zuki and Django. But with that, we're going to wrap it up right here, right now. We'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in on their Sunday evenings to check us out at Criius Gaming. We have so much fun with it that we're now doing it every week. Bi-weekly, GAN. Weekly Criius Gaming streams. I really hope to see you next Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, in 7 days, for our first ever bi-weekly tournament. It's going to be fun. Anybody can register. You and your friends can register, or if you want to come watch and cheer on your friends as well, come on down. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be great to see the teams play there. Without further ado, my name's Alex. I'd like to thank Random, Fig, as well as Wedger for casting tonight. It was fantastic. Great job. And also, like to thank all the teams, UAB, Criius, and UVic for participating tonight. It was fun. It was a pleasure. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next Sunday.